microphone set up here. Give me a minute. I actually have something I picked up, but I can't use it yet because it's not set up. So, anyways, there we go. Welcome to the chat. We are here to chat. He's so late. Late to the game, late to his name. Where was he? Oh, there he is again. Welcome in, kids. Said I was going to be late, didn't I? Don't worry, I'm getting going here. Got a big box of stuff I'm going to play with. But yeah, I just got back from the airport. Sorry. For some reason, my brain was telling me the entire day that my folks were coming in the morning. Turns out they were coming in at 8 o'clock at night. So... and it's a little bit of a drive from the Dulles. Although I almost got a Die Hard Christmas when I took them to the airport, which was fun, because I took them on Christmas morning. Hold on, I'm getting there. You guys are always so fast. I can't even read a damn thing because my brain don't work. My brain is itchy. I'm going to be putting the silly things for the giveaway down there, so give me a second. I'm getting going. You don't come here for my professionalism. You come here because I'm a dumbass. Hi, I'm a dumbass. I'm also sitting at a weird angle, in case you couldn't tell. I saw a heart go flying. Thank you, whoever did that. You're such a nice person. You're such a nice person. Hold on, let me move my camera here. So, pop in, make sure we got audio. So, there we go. Anyways, let's see. Oyster's in here under a different name. I'm very late. Yeah, like I said, my parents needed to be picked up from the airport, and I thought it was in the morning. Everything's fine. Jimmini say hi. Kids, no, I'm not saying that. Lobster, what's up, Lobster? 6 hours? Doubt it, Charlie. I've got to go down to the gun store tomorrow, so we're going to stay on until the normal 1 o'clock or so, and then we're going to get into it. Would I rather watch a tree grow? I'd rather paint grass and watch it dry as it grows. Thank you very much. Guys, finish the lyrics. I don't know. From New Zealand. Yeah, I just picked up my parents from New Zealand, so that's where they were flying back from. Took a long time. I'm also sitting on my reclining thing. It's at a weird angle, but you know what? Why not, right? Any thoughts on the PX4 Storm? Yes, Jace. It's coming a long way. They've improved it for 2024. Optics cut is a big deal, and they're adding optics cuts to it, so that's good. Yeah, I might be picking one up. I've played with them a lot in the past because they were actually submitted to the XM197 trials, but they were not selected, obviously, because of their complexity with the rotating barrel and all that stuff. But we'll wait and see. They're reasonably priced, and the 9mm are back in stock everywhere. So I decided to pick up a arm mount for my desk so that I can just mount the camera to it. Yay. Just a cheap one off of Amazon. Wesson gave us $1. Thank you so much. It's your 5th super on the live stream, dude. You are cranking it out. Oh, yeah, that's going to be so good. So I'm setting this thing up so that I can actually mount my camera or my phone or whatever I'm using right to that thing. Look at that C-clamp. PX Form Store shoots really well. A friend of mine carries it as a CCW. It's really good shooting, but for your fat ass, it's a bit too chunky. That's all right. What's up, Zaxxon? What's going on, dude? Best AC/DC album. I've never listened to an entire album, to be honest with you. And I'm not saying that because I'm a douche or anything. I've never listened to an entire album. Okay, so that's not there. So, you know, they actually give you instructions how to assemble things. But screw that. We don't need no stinking instructions. Let's see. FabFest is late. Well, technically I'm late, so if he doesn't show up in 3 hours, he'll be on time. So anyways, let's talk about what we're here to talk about a little bit today. Also, today is the last chance for the giveaway for the GNU safe, which is over there. It's put away. Obviously, I didn't break it out for tonight's video because why would I? Redneck, what's going on? I actually bought a thing to put on my desk so that I can mount the camera right here. It's going to be so epic. Actually, it's going to go right there. In fact, we're going to do this live while filming. Have a good night. Thank you, Worry. You're about to give me 2 doll hairs. Bro, you don't have to give me any money. You're already a member, dude. You contribute so much to the channel. I appreciate that, son. But anyways, Blacksmith, gun safes. Today's the last day, and what time is it? It's 9:30, so in 2.5 hours, it's going to be over. It's not a tripod, Raina. It's actually it's a arm for, like, it's actually made for mounting cameras, but I'm going to be using it for my phone. Well, I need to put the right base on it. There we go. So it'll be interesting. Live recording gear setup. What a treat. Yeah, well, it's not really anything fancy. It's just because if you saw, and I will take the phone off and show you as soon as I get this thing put over to the other thing. But I literally have my old busted ass tripod taped to the side of a desk. So it's not that big of a stretch to say what I'm doing right now is stupid. What is this? You'll buy thing from China, it not give you nothing. It gave me an extra knob. Oh, okay, so it's a different size one. So, let's go ahead and mount this up. You'll be fine. Everybody's like, why isn't he talking about guns? He's going to, kids. You just got to give him some time to realize he's a dumbass. He's a dumbass? You betcha. We didn't know that. Yeah, you did. You certainly did. All right, hold on a second. Oh, yeah, this is going to be so good. Yeah. Don't you like the professionalism I show on here? Different setup today. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Normally I'm sitting in a desk chair and I move my couchy that I'm supposed to be sitting in. Actually, that's pretty damn good. Hold on a second. I'm going to hold this while I... here, sit on my pill bottles and look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Oh, shit. You're going to fall, aren't you? No, don't fall. Don't fall. What part of it don't fall don't you get? Don't fall. Don't fall. He's a brilliant content creator. He knows exactly how to keep everybody entertained. There we go. There we go. It's not really a stream setup, although I am probably going to switch back to OBS one day a week and see if that really does anything. Possibly. Maybe. Who knows? But, yeah. Why is Joe moving his phone? Wesson! Can you tell me the PC parts you were going to buy? Absolutely, bro. Spit me some truths. Oh, real quick. So this is the arm I bought, right? And this is how the old one was attached. You like that with all the tape? Yeah. So, anyways, I'm at home. I'm just getting home though, so I am just now home. There we go. Look at that. I gotta take this off. I'm way sweaty now. Sick Iron Man poster. Yeah, that was a gift 5 years ago, 6 years ago when I moved in here. It was given to me as a gift. So, yay! I can finally get rid of this shitty tripod. I can't see the peanut butter. I ate all the peanut butter. It's right over there, though, the empty jar. If I had to, I could go grab it. Also, I'm sitting on the arm of the couch end, so it's making my butt fall asleep. I'm not kicking it, I swear. Stop kicking it. Stop kicking it. Also, I text DB, right? DB sends me his cell phone number. He's like, here, text me what's going on. So I text the fool. He doesn't even answer me back. What in the Fugan snot is that? All right, we're getting there. Why would you take back your message, FabFest? This is America. We speak the shits. I mean, we shoot the shits. We treat the symptoms and not the people. And fixed. Yeah. Anyways, so You see my text? Which text? Did I text you, Raina? Am I sitting in a different place? Yes. So this is this is the end of my big couch that I normally film on, and I've been using that for my bed rest. So I've been actually laying on it. It's long enough for me to lay down on and put one of my legs up onto the end of the couch, and I just haven't moved it. My leg is pretty bad. It's not gonna lie. It's actually though. I say my sock is actually no. Oh, there it is. We're not gonna show you the wound, but I need to check it. Also, I need to take my nightly meds, my daily meds, my daily nightly meds. It was a whiskey drink. Yeah, no, we got maceration. Maceration. But yeah, I'm just sitting up way higher and at a different angle. But I can actually turn that down if I want to. Sorry, when I try to rush through things, I start getting the hiccups. It's a weird thing. I don't know why. But anyways. I always like that. Yeah. Apparently they had a very Indian Uber driver, so I tried to do in the New Zealand about them going back to the airport. And it didn't go off right. Look at him popping the pills. How's my neck? A little painful. I've been sitting in a car since 5 o'clock, so very stiff. But I'm working with this company, so I have to honor our agreements, do some wives cleaning, and talk to you. Where'd the Band-Aid go? That was a problem. Anyways, put my foot down on a towel so it doesn't bleed everywhere. So I got to play with my buddy's 3-inch python. Wait, that came out wrong. Did you see that video? Played with the python. You don't know why, but I'm looking badass. It's because I'm sitting different, dude. I'm way up higher than I normally am. Normally you see me sitting down low in a chair up against the desk. Right now I'm actually sitting in a kind of like, come on in, sit down next to me, next to the campfire over here, and we're going to have us a discussion about life, the right way to treat a woman, where the clitoris is, all that good stuff. Can't really help you with that last one, son. It's a secret only known to real men and real women. Here we go, plugged in. Go to jungle for 1 week. Eat some more organic food. Don't take dash medicine. Yeah, except for dash medicine actually works, Brina. Chemical compounds are a thing. I know that people don't like medicine. They think it doesn't work, but all we are is a series of chemicals and elements that are put together in a way that makes us people instead of bananas and fish. And certain chemicals can affect the body in certain ways. So I get where you're coming from, though. Is Joe going to give us a biology lesson? Just started at Redneck, but yes, everything that we do is chemical. We are biological ones and zeros. We are made up of many minerals, many elements, electrolytes. Boom, boom, boom. No worries, Raina. I know you are. Like I said, we got such a late start to this one. I don't really expect there to be as many people as there usually is, but I'm hoping you guys, all these weird people, will start popping in here and saying, well, I totally forgot this guy does live streams. And now he's doing live streams and doing the dumb voices early, and I am. Let's see. So if you're on computer, you can go down to the description if you haven't signed up yet. But if you are on computer, if you're on a phone, then you can't. So they spend millions each year looking for new compounds from all sorts of sources to patent and make money from. Pretty much. You got a 180 hertz 1080p monitor, case for 92 millimeter fans, a 7800 XT, good one, platinum 1000 watt PSU, 2 terabyte SSD, 64 gigs of RAM, R7 7800 X3D, and the total was $2,000. Where are you again, Wesson? 7800 XT is a good process, or a good GPU. I'll tell you that for sure. And with the 1080p, you're not going to really need that. So we got 7800 XTs are running about $500. I say parts. CPI. 350. That's not bad, man. Long guns of interest. Bill, I'm not a long gun guy per se. I'm probably going to play a little bit more with the Rossi 1895 Marlin clone, and I'll probably play with that at some point. Joe the Science Bro. Let's see. Fab said, and you like poker, so what do you prefer, Texas Hold'em or blackjack? I used to play blackjack when I was first starting to go to casinos and stuff, when I first started playing gambling games, which, by the way, not always a good idea. You really don't want to play game. You don't want to get into gambling. It's a losing game, especially if you play house games, blackjack, pie gal, things like that. Anything where you play against the house always wins. Poker Hold'em is easy to play. I usually play like high-low stud or high-low high-low, just high-low. In high-low, you have to use both of your cards in your hand in order to play, so it's more interesting. Late stream, glad you could still make it on. Yeah, so am I. You will be a member soon on Patreon. Don't. I'm closing Patreon. Do it here. Patreon it's just too much trouble. But do I enjoy poker? I do. I'm pretty good at it. I don't play my cards. I play the people. It sounds like a cliche, but it's 100% the truth. Especially if you go like late at night. Although the places near me that I used to play, they usually close at like 4 in the morning now. But I used to go and play with all the drunk people on purpose because they're so easy to read. Hold'em is the only good one to bet on if you love to bet on one. Blackjack is 2 in favor of the house. Pretty much. Andrew's here. What's up? But yeah, no. Typically, Hold'em is the easiest to play just because the rules are the simplest. You got to make the best 5-card hand, and there's 5 on the table and 2 in your hand. You make your best 5-card hand. Simple. You just flip them up and let the dealer tell you if you won or not. But no, I actually like stud because you get 7 cards of your own, and only 4 of them are up, the rest are down. So it's always more fun to play stud. 5 are up, 2 are down. Stud is more fun because you have a limited number of people. You only have 7 people max at the table, usually 6, and then out of the deck you're dealing full hands, full 7-card hands to 6 or 7 people. So you're talking 42 to 49 cards are out. So all the cards get out. It's a much more thinking man's game. Do I like 5-card or Hold'em more? I could go either, but Hold'em is easier to play the people. Well, here we don't do 5-card draw. We only do Hold'em. 5-card draw is more for different styles of tournaments than it is for daily play. Most people watched World Series of Poker, and the one that made all the headlines was Hold'em, so that's what typically ran every casino's poker tables was Hold'em. Like, I've never even seen 5-card draw at the casino near my house. Light recommendations for a CZ75 SPO1. Just go with something simple, TLR7, TLR7A if you want a little bit shorter one, depending on how you're going to mount it on the gun. You could go with the Surefire like X300, but it sticks out quite a bit because the barrel is 4.6 inches, but where the trigger guard starts and the end of the barrel is, the end of the flashlight sticks out about that much out from underneath the barrel, so you're going to have to clean it a lot more. So... But I would go with TLR7 if you just want something that's like a name brand streamlight. You could run Olights or even the Warrior Lands that I've got on some of my guns because they're basically TLR knockoffs, and they're pretty good. Am I tired? Well, yeah, I seem tired today because I went and drove out to the airport this afternoon, and I've been sitting in a car since like 5 o'clock. So I'm a little bit more tuckered than normal. I didn't really have time to relax. Jordan says you got an Olight and you love it. No reason not to. they're reliable budget lights. You just, make sure you get the rechargeable ones that are sealed. No, not looks like tired. No, not looks tired now. He feels good. Raina, I could easily lay down and sleep till tomorrow if I wanted to right now. But again, I'm committed to this live streaming stuff, so I'm here. We're here. Let's party. Which airport? Dulles? Yes, Dulles, not Reagan. If I had to go to Reagan, I would have never, because they got in at 8. If I'd gone to Reagan, I would have never gotten back. Not at a reasonable time, anyways. Let's see what's people doing right now. I'll bring up that guy real quick again. Like I said, I'm just sitting back. Wireless mouse. I don't even have to lean forward. I don't know why I am. Let's see. Have I heard of match point push to lock clips? Those are the best clips besides Vetter's light tuck clips, in your personal opinion. No, I've never heard of them. Have to check them out. Jordan 92X compact or a 2011. I'm going to go 2011 because the trigger is still superior even to the 92X, even to the 92 performance. It's still better. Do I ever see Metallica? I was a big Metallica fan back in the day. I haven't seen anything they've done in the last 15 years though. You've been looking at Browning high powers recently and came to the conclusion that John Moses Browning needs his own holiday. I'm sure that somebody celebrates his thing. Why am I sitting higher today? It's because I'm sitting on part of a couch that normally isn't what I sit on. I normally sit on a chair. So I'm probably going to sit down here in a second because my ass just fell asleep and I'm not sure how long I can handle it. Testament is more your style. More your style. Metallica you like, but Testament you love. I've never listened to that. When may I roam? I like your streams because you read comments like most streamers will just read people's comments if they give them money, or some don't even read them. People that give money, yeah, it gets a little difficult. It really does. Like when we get bombarded with a bunch of people, when there's like 150, 200, 300 people in here, and they start running through quite fast, I have a trouble. Not a bunch of trouble, just a trouble keeping up. Let's see here. Joe is a good dude. Scully says I need to wake my ass up. I'm trying, Scully. But the man's keeping me down. I'm going to sit here. So, anyways, like I said, this is a new mount, so we're just trying the shiz. So, 1 second. Unplug my controller so I can sit down without pulling it out of the wall. There. That's better-ish. Now I'm sitting, anyways, a little bit more comfortable. Fab Fest, what's up? Whenever may I roam? What is that? You're quoting lyrics. That is from Carve My Name in Stone. All of a sudden, I can't think of the name. But like I said, we're trying new shiz here too, people. So be patient with me. Your body down, but still I roam. Yeah. Hold on. We're getting there. It's Amazon shiz. You know how it goes. There you go. So if this goes flat, this is not at all weird. What are we doing? Hey, Mr. Mom. As you can tell, I'm really good at technology here. Hey, there we go. That's almost at the same height my shiz normally sits at. And we just do that. And then we do this. Hey, here we go. What's up? Why does your gun smell like melting plastics after using it at the range? Which gun are you referring to? Your CZ75? You might be overheating your recoil rod. I missed your question. I look comfy? Yeah, there's a question. Oh, can I share any advice for viewers who may be interested in pursuing a career in the firearms industry, whether it be manufacturing, design, or content creation? When it comes to manufacturing and design, it's really difficult to really break into the industry. Obviously, you've seen how hard it is for new models of guns to come out. So a lot of people don't actually get to become the next John Browning or Kalashnikov or any things like that, or Eugene Stoners. What you need to do is focus on, if you want to become a designer and things like that, you need to study mechanical engineering, go to a lot of gunsmithing schools, find a few that you can go to that you like, and just kind of learn what you're doing there, shunny. You really want to manufacture a gun, not gonna lie, like a good rifle. The problem with that, Fab, is it's really difficult to, again, you got to figure out the metallurgy yourself. Most places, most companies aren't just going to give you like their heat treatments and things like that. That's why a lot of clones actually fail, is because they're not properly treated, they're not properly assembled. Andrew, if you're getting a melting plastic smell when you're firing the gun, it's either the plastic, if it's got a plastic guide rod, it's getting hot and melting, or the frame itself is getting hot and it's transferring heat. Either that or the ammo you're shooting has some sort of coating on it that smells like burning plastic when it fires. Some 22s can smell weird. It's about the best way I can put that. They can smell weird. Does your ammo smell weird? Call 1-900-441-414111. Move this in a little bit so you can see some of the computer. Oh yeah, we just turned the whole thing. There we go. And then we turned it back because we turned it too far. Yay! Can't see the computer as well as you could before. We'll figure this out as we go along, kids. Trust me. I also need to be able to see my damn screen. If I was sitting in my chair, this wouldn't be a problem. So you're not seeing much of the computer tonight. We'll put Milo over here, though. There you go, Milo. You're my co-captain. You're my co-captain. You're my... Stick your hand in a fan. There you go. There you go. At least we got Milo. Hanging out with your daughter. I thought you just said she was snorting baby clothes. I'm like, that's weird. But I guess the smell would like trigger some happiness. You can make a black powder one real easy, but smokeless stuff from scratch can be quite difficult. Yep, it's just passion about work, like 360 Fusion and other CNC's programming is the top in his field. I think I may be wrong. Not sure. Yeah. I know you're making a joke. That's funny. Joe, can you share a bit about your background and experience with firearms? Like how and at what age did I get my first firearm? And suppose your dad was in the Army. That's why you grew up around firearms. Actually, I didn't grow up around firearms. When he was in the military, he was in air defense. And I honestly don't remember a gun in the house. So either he kept it at his office on base, things like that. And he was a recruiter for quite a while as well. So he wasn't carrying firearms. So I think unless he was on like maneuvers and exercises and stuff, they weren't carrying firearms because, again, why would you be carrying in an office situation? They don't. So I never saw guns in our house when I was a kid. Either that or he just put them away really well, and I just never saw them. But the, yeah, 2017 I got my first gun. I've shot guns before, but 2017 was the first year I bought a gun myself, and it was the 1911. My background with guns is that I've always been a fan of firearms. I was into airsoft before I was into real guns, obviously, because I wasn't at the point to buy real guns at that time. I just really hadn't bought one yet. Didn't realize how fun they were, so I never picked one up. Yeah, my right eye is almost closed right now. I can see that. Anyways, what else did you want to know? My experience in the business. I just kind of started learning things on my own. And then through Middletown and everything else, I wound up doing the Glock classes. And then just, I have a knack for figuring out what's wrong with stuff. So it's how I got into mechanic work, body work, things like that. You can give me a computer that has a software problem, and I'm not a software engineer. And for some reason, I can usually figure it out. So it's one of those, I guess I have a highly analytical mind when it comes to learning things. So it's interesting to me to learn all the differences in a different type of gun, different type of lockup, different kind of this. So it winds up working out in the long run. There, I'm going to do this. Hopefully it'll hide the fact that my right eye is not working. You must be Hindi, right? No, actually, Reina is Pakistani. So assuming that Reina is Hindi just because of Pakistani doesn't make sense. Could be straight up Mos. Could be Sikh. You never know. That makes sense why the handguard was getting a little hot. Handguard. So was it an AR-15-22? If it was, all of those are plastic. Uru. See? Told you. But there are definitions, my friend. It's like the difference between a Catholic and a Christian and a Mormon and a Seventh Day at the dentist. Nah, I'm sure he gets it. Well, Hindi is you can be, you don't have to just be from one country to be Hindi, I believe. Yeah, Hindi is the belongs to the Indo-Aryan branch of the Indo-European family of languages. Hindi, along with English, are the official languages of India. So yes, India typically is the Hindi. Sorry, when I say India, I want to say Hindi and Indian, Indian, Hindi, 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 Indian, Hindi, Hindi. Yeah, no, we can pretty much understand everything you're saying, Raina. So don't worry about your English being questionable. You're good. You're good, dude. You are a good family. Yeah. Do this. Get my back a little bit more supported. Yeah, I am not comfortable in any way, shape, or form right now. But today is the last day of that stupid giveaway. I'm just kidding. It's not stupid. But if you want to get into it, it's your last chance. Supposedly there's 300 people in it, but only like 100 people are actually going to qualify. So who knows? Raina, I know you're signed up. Maybe you'll win the gift card. It was like an AR platform. Yeah, those are primarily plastic. So what you were probably smelling was like the bolt dragging internally and causing friction on the inside of the receiver. I do not know what you are talking about. I don't wobble my head. Well, I'm not going to read out a lot of stuff when you guys are talking to each other, so forgive me, but I'm just reading it and enjoying what you guys is talking about. Y'all's talking about that. Oh, sorry. That was really stupid, but I can't stop myself. Oh, by the way, don't buy Charles Daly because it's owned by Chiappa. I didn't realize that, so I will never buy a Charles Daly gun again. That makes a little more sense. Yay! How was the giveaway decided, if I don't mind you asking? No problem, Braden. Here's how it goes, okay? So, according to the rules, you had to go to the community post, which is the second post on my community tab now. You had to leave a comment. You have to be subscribed to me. You have to be subscribed to Blacksmith. There's a link to their YouTube channel, so you sign up with them. You sign up with me. You do all that stuff. And then at midnight tonight, so 11:59 and 59 seconds, the entry ends. Tomorrow, they are a few hours difference. I don't know where the hell they are. Honestly, they're probably China. But they're going to pick a name that's on their page, because if you went through all the trouble of signing up over there, so they're going to look at my page and they're going to pick somebody from their page. I don't know how they're doing it, but since they are not in any way associated with me, they're either going to pick a comment they like or they have a random number generator. I'm not sure. But they're going to pick a name, they're going to tell me who it is, and I will reach out. So, yeah, just go over there and sign up. So the only part I'm having in deciding who wins is if the person who gets picked is not a U.S. resident, I am going to get them a gift card in the amount of the giveaway, which I believe is like $289 or something like that. So if you happen to live outside of the United States, because they can't ship it outside of the United States, then I will match with a gift card, either like eBay or something like that. And we'll see how that goes, because I'd rather make sure somebody gets the prize. That would be more bueno. But yeah, if you live in another country, then I'll just be giving it out that way. I know I've got red drink sitting over here, and I'm drinking out of a Sprite bottle. I missed the garbage. Are there any particular types of firearms that you haven't covered on your channel but would like to explore in the future? Yeah, I'm going to That's why I'm looking for several guns, purposely looking for several guns right now. I want future failure firearms. So we're going to call it the 3Fs. I just thought of that just now, so that's going to be it. It's mine. You can't have it. But we're going to call it the future failure firearms section. So I'm going to get guns like the Rock Island 5.0 because it's a failure right off the bat. I'm going to get a Hudson H9. So I'm going to try to get my hands on as many of the failures that have been created in the recent history of firearms. I even consider the Glock 44 a failure because it's such a pile of trash. So, yeah, we'll see what goes on. You'd like to see me review the Stealth Arms Platypus. You know, my buddy, I did his suppressor paperwork. I can probably ask him to borrow his. I don't know if he will now since I don't work at the store anymore. But I can reach out to him and say, homie, I need you to borrow your Stealth Arms Platypus. Because he had one of the first ones I've ever held. He had it shipped into our store, and I played with it for a little while. And it's not even that expensive. It's the same price as like a Shadow 2 Orange. So, yeah, I should probably wind up getting one at some point. What about Zev 308 Core Light? Don't know much about that one. Would you like to shoot a gyrojet? I would like to, but I know that the ammunition is very hard to come by, and it's very unreliable because it was created, what, 50, 70 years ago, something like that, so it's probably very unstable. But I would, if somebody gave me the opportunity to shoot one, I would definitely do it, and I would film it in a shorts form too. And just to make them shit themselves, I would throw the gyrojet right after I fired it, because I think that would be hilarious. I mean, if it was mine and I bought it, then it wouldn't actually matter. Then I could do whatever I want with it. Oh, that's right. I designed one a long time ago, and you people actually watched me do it on a live stream. I forgot about that. Apparently, it stores it even though I didn't register. That's weird. It stores my IP. That's not the government watching us. All you new people, like, subscribe, all that shiz. If you want to get into the giveaway, you got to subscribe to the community tab page. It's all linked down in the doobly-doos. Click it with your fingers. Click my name with your finger. Go over to the community tab. You can then go down there and leave a comment and all that stuff, and you will get entered to win the Blacksmith safe. It's way over there, and you can't see it from here because I was 2 hours late getting into the stream today. And, yeah. I'm so good. What's up, Kinkin? How old are you all? Oh, yeah. You know I'm 40 billion years old. So, how do you enter? You just got here. Are you on phone or are you on computer, Kinkin? Let me know if you're on computer or phone. If you're on phone, you just have to click on my name where it says where my name is and go to my channel. So you got to go to my channel and you have to go to my community tab and you have to like and subscribe to me. And then there'll be a link to Blacksmith. You got to like and subscribe to them. Standard YouTube giveaway stuff. You have to like and subscribe. There's no purchases necessary. Nothing enhances your chances. So if you just go and you like, subscribe me, like, subscribe them, then you will be entered in for that giveaway. You got a couple of hours left. Additionally, if you like this video and you get subscribed, then I will be examining the option of doing my own giveaways moving forward, as well as if you become a member, it's $2 a month. You get early access to videos, you get special things. I answer some questions in private. I've actually uploaded videos for members that were directly directed to those members that they were the only ones that could see. And I will do all that, but I'll also do a member only giveaway. So last month between members, it was like because I only got 15 members, so you're talking like $40-50, but I'll be doing like a $40-50 gift card if you become a member. So if you just click the join button, then you become a member, or the $sign. You hate how gun games make the Uzi the MAC-10. Yeah, pretty much. They are a different gun, Andrew. I totally agree. You think the 2011 that takes Glock mags is a cool concept, but there's not really in-depth reviews of it that you've seen. It's because right now there is a wait time of, I believe, yeah, if ordered today, the custom guns are taking 14 to 16 weeks, and they really didn't get pushed as hard as some other people's have. I would have bought one in stock. I mean, if you go to a site like Gunbroker, it tells you exactly how bad the market is. There we go. Sign in. Yeah, sign in. Sign in. Oh, shit. It didn't save it. Why not? I don't remember my things. Can't do it. But anyways, they're not cheap. But I can search here. Look at all you people typing right now. Welcome all you new people. 100 of you. You should get subscribed and shiz. $14.25 for their basic threaded barrel one, which honestly is not that bad. Is it optics cut though? I can tell you it's not because they didn't take a picture of it. No, it is. All right, so you can get an optics cut one for like $14.25 is the current bid. There's one that's a buy it now for $21 that's got the full dust cover, but no threaded barrel. But you can just buy the threaded barrel separate. So yeah, it's about the same price as buying one brand new. Are there any cons for owning a firearm? Because I can't really find any, to be honest, but you are more experienced than me. So what are my thoughts? Well, you have to be more careful. You have to be cognizant of where you keep it, what you do with it, things like that. Also, you have to be aware that people are either going to understand what you're trying to do with a firearm, or they're just going to be, you know, flaming idiots that don't understand that a firearm is nothing more than a ballistic tool. And guns are only designed to kill people. They were created as a weapon of war to fit a need, yes, but the vast majority of firearms owners in America, you know, a country that hasn't had a let's fight ourselves for, you know, 200 years. I know I'm throwing out a dumbass number, but you know what I mean. 150 years, 150 years, 150 years. We haven't had one in 150 years. So we're talking 90% of us use our guns for sporting purposes, target shooting, things like that. But people still believe they're only made to kill. They're not. If guns were only made to kill, it wouldn't have been an Olympic sport. The FBI says, wait, I've met you in real life. Me or one of the people in the chat? And where did we meet? You might tap in at like 11, but you're dipping. I hear you, Wesson. I'm only going till midnight tonight, so it's a short one today just because of things going on. ATF has entered the chat, just doing research. Just need to ask people their names and their home addresses. Yeah, Middletown Firearms. Okay. What's your first name? Just put your first name. I don't need to know it all. Unless you actually are our FBI guy. Then don't put that. I thank you very much. I am not I'm a German citizen. Yeah. I am not American. Also, I don't know how to YouTube. I've never done YouTube before. This is my first time doing. Dylan, okay. I'm sure I'd place your face, my friend. I don't. You got anything that shows your face? Do you got any videos up? You got a picture of a carrier. I know I've met you. If you came in there, awesome. I was either very awkward or I talked too much and wouldn't shut the hell up. Those were your choices. You've bought stuff with your dad a bunch. Oh, now I know who you are. I helped you find the custom holster and stuff. Okay, Dylan. That throws it up there. Awesome, dude. No, I know who you are, 100%. And I appreciate you actually finding me on here. That's awesome, dude. Did you go hunting for me, or did it just pop up in your live streams? Or in your shorts? That's cool. You want a good positive? Do you just not think too much and make some new cons? But exactly. You only find negative when you go looking for it. And if the negative is so big that it's obvious, then it's a negative you should be avoiding 100%. So, Dorian, a little bit. Now I've had over 100,000 people come in and out with chat, and I've had 42,000 people leave me comments. So I do apologize if you aren't in on multiple streams. I do lose some names from here in time. So, yep. FBI's classified made jokes about the ATF. Jimmini, bro, it's your store on your channel, bro. Wait, what? How do you handle the responsibility of providing accurate information about firearms? Because you've seen other gun tubers sometimes ending up sharing the wrong info about their particular firearms. But that never happens. No, I've given some misinformation. I have. One time I've done things where I've had the wrong model. and it was an accident, and it does happen from time to time where I screw up and say the wrong model name, things like that. Of course, I remember you, Luca. Sorry, I didn't see your name. I apologize, Luca. Forgive me. Yeah, absolutely. Um, but yeah, it's what was I about to say? Yeah, I have made mistakes, and I've been called out on it, but I usually know to apologize and accept that I was wrong. So most people that call me out in a constructive and responsible way, I will acknowledge and respect that they call me out. People that are just flaming a-holes, yeah, I don't even give them a crap. Do I still work at the gun store? And what is it I still do? No, I don't work at the gun store anymore. I left back in October. Personal reasons, uh, personal disagreements with the owner. Business, not personal, excuse me. We had a differing opinion on how he should run his business. And since it was his business, it was his business to run. So rather than try to, for another 9 months, convince him what he was doing wasn't working, I just stepped away. So it's his business to run however he sees fit. He's got a successful business. He makes money. He sells a lot of guns. So more power to him. I was just trying to grow the business, and he isn't. So that's where our differences come in too. Whenever you talk about me at Middletown, you always get, "Is that the tall Asian guy?" Yeah, I remember that. Um, Although they don't talk about me much over there, I've heard from a lot of people. Through a goat or a few fence. Yeah, 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 yeah. The one where it was because you weren't sure if it was a chupacabra. We were talking chupacabra. He's a gun investor. He is a boss. Yeah. Damn, that's a shame. Yeah, it's all right, Dylan. If you ever make it down to Harrisonburg, Liberty Arms, we're over there. I am becoming a tycoon, hurricane. Yay! You want to time some asses out. Don't worry, dude. We're getting there. It's only 10:13 Eastern time. So around 11:30 Eastern time is when the people on the West Coast finally put down their Modelos and start typing. The last gun you bought was a Springfield Armory XD9. Should you buy a Springfield Armory Hellion bullpup rifle to go with it too? The Hellion is the best bullpup currently made because it is the most modern bullpup currently made. So you would be hard pressed to find a better bullpup. And if you like the Springfield / HS product, because both the XD9 and the Hellion are actually Croatian design and Croatian built, then I say go for it, because I've heard a lot of people like the Hellion and the fact that it's fully ambi, so you can switch the ejection port from the left side to the right side. So if you're a lefty, you can actually eject out to the left, which is something ARs can't do. You have to buy specially built receivers to do that. I say go for it. It's a good gun. We're talking about keyboard bullies. Yeah, you'll keep it in mind. You get down there a good bit. Awesome, Dylan. That'd be awesome. You come in there, we'll have some fun. We usually have dogs, and there's a fish tank, and I help out on Saturdays. You go so pissed off when gun stores don't transfer after the legal 3-day background delay time period. Yeah, there's differing time periods, and then that is just it's a legal thing that they're allowed to do, but the odds of them getting in trouble later on go up. It goes up exponentially if you release a gun out even after the period is up, and then the gun comes back as stolen or whatever. So traditionally, like Middletown, Liberty, we don't release a gun until we either get an approval, denial, etc. So we do not release one. And I'm sorry if you don't like that. But yeah, if you're buying a long gun and you're under 21, it's up to 16 days now. Joe, have I faced any particular challenges or controversies regarding YouTube's policies on firearms? You suppose I have, and if yes, can I share a bit? I was getting false strikes. The shorts people that are probably still in here right now, people that watch the shorts, they're brave and they feel they can just flag anybody. So I got 3 false strikes in a week, and I fought every one of them, and I almost lost my channel over it. So it was pretty screwed up. So that was the biggest one I fought. So I do have a channel partner just for the shorts, or shorts partner. So if that does happen again, I can get in contact with them. Manuel, thank you for the awesome answer. No problem, dude. Like I said, of all the bullpups, that's the best one on the market right now. So I do recommend it if you do want one. Mushroom Kingdom, you're an impatient little bastard. Here's an idea. Stop getting delayed. just get instantly approved like me. Sorry for the short stay, but you got to go head out. No problem, Lobster. I came in so late. Technically, it wasn't a short stay. Andrew bought a 4570 today. Awesome, dude. I like the 4570. It's a good cartridge. 16 days, federal or state? Federal. If you're under the age of 21 and you're trying to buy a firearm, a long gun, obviously, you are subject to what is called, basically, it's an enhanced background check. They actually request, they can't open sealed records, but they can see if you've ever been adjudicated or if you've been arrested. And at that point, they can then send a request for information, which can take up to 16 days. I've had young people take up to 16 days, but for typical youngsters under the age of 21, if you have a decent background, it only takes a couple of days. But that is a federal thing they instituted because all of the shootings that involve teen-aged people, 19 to 21-year-olds, they were people that had been either mentally adjudicated as a minor, but it got expunged from the record, or they got arrested as a minor and it got expunged from the record. But because at the age of 18, you can legally buy a long gun, the majority of school shooters, random assault shootings have happened with long guns. So they instituted that on a federal level in January of 2023. It's a pain in the ass. What's my honest opinion about the Marlin 795 and the Phoenix Arch HP? I don't know much about the 795. I've never shot one, but Marlin makes a pretty good 22 long rifle gun. The Phoenix Arms, I actually have one, and I enjoy the hell out of it. I have the dual barrel one, the short barrel, and the long barrel, and I took it out to the range, and the thing was 100% reliable, even though I bought it used. I was pretty impressed, and I enjoyed it. So, I mean, you got some good guns, man, and don't mess with people who tell you that the Phoenix Arm isn't a decent gun. It really is. It's just, I hate the recoil rod when you're trying to change the barrels, but otherwise it's pretty good. FBI, man, you have a great night. You get to pick it up on Monday. Good, Andrew. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're telling us, and I'm hoping you enjoy the hell out of it. You're playing Hell Let Loose. I've heard of that. The arthritis is kicking in. Yeah, me too. Are there any specific firearms or shooting techniques you're currently interested in exploring further? Yeah, so you see like pew view, right? So let's pretend this is like the gun, right? So this is the slide up here. He comes all the way up to the top of the slide. His thumb is actually almost on top of the slide when he's shooting like fast. So I kind of want to try doing that. Yeah, the HPA 22. There's two different variants available. There's the target and the range pack. Ken. And yeah, that one is the one I had. The recoil, because it's a half-length guide rod and a long spring, it's just fiddly to get it back together. It's a pain in the ass. Redneck. Oh, okay, all right, then I should be fine. It was just like a normal background check of 16 days. Thanks for this clarification. If they don't make it even worse in 10 months, you should be fine then. Yeah, no, you'll be fine. Like I said, it's just a simple check. It gets a little more complicated if you've moved around a lot since turning 8, as a child to 18. So like as an Army brat, sometimes that can be a problem for some people. But yeah, typically for people that had clean records, no arrests, no mental stays in the funny farm, 2 days has been the average for them. You see Remington 1911 R1 is very schmocking, and what you say about metallurgy, it's high-grade military grade metal. Well, here's the thing. The Remington 1911, the R1 Enhanced, is a para-ordnance. They literally Freedom Group bought para-ordnance and gave the design pack to Remington. So an R1 Enhanced is a para-ordnance. In fact, the first year that the R1 Enhanced was released, this was in 2016 after they killed para-ordnance, the sights, the rear sights, because they're all LPA, say para-ordnance right on them. Okay, they're not all LPA. Some of them have GI sights, but they say para-ordnance right on the rear sights. So it's kind of funny. Browning 1911 380 ACP is a solid carry gun. It's your daily carry. That's awesome, Christopher, but it's also a very expensive gun, so you really need to commit well. You can spend upwards of $850, I think, for like one of their black labels. But yes, they are good shooters. You have the range pack with the 3 and the 5-inch barrels. It kind of sucks that you can only use standard velocity ammo. Yeah, I mean, I tried Aguila Super Extra. That was like 1125 feet per second, and it seemed to work pretty good for that one. Can I share any tips or tricks for maintaining and cleaning firearms? Keep them in top condition. You have problems with your Rugers. You clean them often. They seem a bit musty. Always, no matter what. That's a weird thing to have with your firearms. Well, typically I buy metal frame guns, metal slide, metal frames, so it's easier to keep them clean. Again, I'm one of those people that after a range trip, I actually get catharsis. I actually feel good when I'm disassembling and reassembling a firearm. So I will actually clean all my firearms. There you go. Actually, we can do that and get me in camera. But yeah, I can disassemble all my firearms in a day and clean them, and it's enjoyable. Can I find 4570 ammo? Yeah, but ammo's getting really expensive again, so it's going to get hard here soon. Your youth pastor made a pair of wood grips for an HPA 22. You got them for like $10 from him. That's cool, Kin. You just got your Shadow 2. Awesome, Freedom and Liberty. I like the Shadow 2. I had the single action only, and I really enjoyed it. I sold it to my buddy Ryan, though, because he really wanted it. I know you build duck calls for him, so he gave you a steel. That's awesome, Kin. Skinkin. I'm sorry, Skinkin. You've been to three gun stores and haven't found anywhere. So hold on. Nope, wrong one. I got it. It's cool. Don't worry. You think I'd have our web thing? There we go. Stop. Only 4.6. What the hell? Ha! The boss's FJ's out front. Dun, dun, dun. 45, 70. 45, 40. That's a weird round. 3470 Craig. Well, plenty of firearms that shoot it. Even a Chiappa Arms 1886 Wildlands Takedown lever action 4570 threaded barrel 2166. I thought that said $216. I thought we found the best deal ever. But yep. You know when you type things wrong, it doesn't work. Yeah, if you go to our website, dude, go to. Sorry, I missed a lot of stuff here. Crypto, what's going on, dude? Andrew, if you go to libertyarms.biz, that's the store website. Obviously, I can't put a link in here, but if you go to libertyarms.biz and you go to the search bar, just type in 4570 ammo. You can order that and have it shipped to your house. Use a 30 gauge for turkey. 20 gauge. Yeah, 30 gauge. That'd be super fine. DB, I tried texting you. It said your phone was off. I did text you, DB. It said your phone was not taking calls. It said it was offline. So are you using a voice over IP for it? I mean, I know you're in Florida. What's my favorite Glock? Anyone that isn't a Glock. I can see what you did there with the face, though. Which one is it? It's my favorite Glock is one that was made by another manufacturer. Dude, I have technology issues. Yeah, the funny thing was it didn't give me the response until like 2 hours later. I was almost home, and it told me it never sent the message to you. But I think that's you. That's a you problem, dude. I actually got a new arm for this, so I can actually go underneath my camera, and it doesn't knock it around. You always eat vegetables and rice. That's good for you. Deer back straps make me act up. Haha. Okay, what am I missing here? I'm missing a lot, bro. Have I ever shot a 3855? It's pretty much just a neck down 4570 government. No, I have not. Cooper. Hello, Cooper. Add some more deer meat. Okay, some people are... if you saw the community post, I told you, DB, I had to pick up family from the airport, and I didn't get back from Dulles until just before I started the stream, so it's been about an hour, so 9:30. Man, the arthritis is freaking you up. Your knees, neck, and lower back with sciatica is making you feel like you're paralyzed. It's painful. You'll just lay down and scream in pain. Love you. God damn, Fab. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I hope you feel better. Yeah, Fab, I hope you feel better. Like I said, I'm going to be done at midnight tonight, too. My back is actually shot right now because of the way I'm sitting. Screw them Uber next time. Yeah. I'm trying to stay in the will. Skin. I need to switch to my chair. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. You know, like you already are. Yeah, here we go. Well, look at my butt crack. There it is. That's fine. That wasn't a reloading. Most professional man on YouTube, still doing his YouTube shiz. It's fine. What mess is he making? It can only be considered a mess if I ever intend to clean it up. Look at that. Milo didn't even go flying. Oh, look at that blood on the floor. Blood on the Floor is the name of my new album. It's coming out on uTunes. Means you have to make it. There we go. Whew. Ah, I am a mess of a human being. There we go. Anyways. Nope, phone good. Check the number. Hold on a second. I can't check the number because it'll end my live stream. I'm going to read your number out on live so that everybody sees it. Jumping small to advanced level height, you may... Yeah. If you could only have one gun in a shish hit the fan situation, what gun would it be and why? 1911. I'm very accurate with the 1911 platform. I like the 45 ACP round. And it does le job. Look, he's back in his normal seating position. Yay! I'm very OSHA safe, as you can see. Yeah, pretty much. I only throw stuff when it suits me. Suit. You'll love it. Yeah, pretty much. 300 Win Mag. I've never actually spent a lot of time with it. I've shot a 300 Win Mag a few times, just testing out rifles and stuff, but I've never gone too in depth with 300 Win Mag. Yeah, I love my 30-30s. Zip 22 for the win. I wish I could get another one. 1911 and AK-47s are flexing, yo. Colt Mark IV Series 70 Government 45. That's a good gun to have, my good friend. You have a 300 Blackout, and it's nice. You have to be super freaking close, though. 300 Blackout, it's not a bad round. That's like a 150, 200 yard gun, no problem. Do I know which thing sparks in tracer rounds? It's a powder that burns, kind of like magnesium style. 5th gen for your 30-30. So it's been in your family for 5 generations. Is that what you're saying? So it's like an old, like 1895 or 1874 or something. Those are fun. Your first deer was with the 300 Blackout. Huh, interesting. What's my everyday caliber? Usually it is a 45. 1911 45 HEP. It's my typical carry gun. Typically I carry Hornady. Critical duty, critical defense. Sometimes I'll carry double tap. Depends on which gun I'm using them in. Cal-Tec P17 holds 17 rounds of 22 long rifle. Would I ever use 22 long rifle for self-defense? If I needed something light and easily concealable, I would not hesitate to carry a 22 long rifle. I would carry it with uppercut or punch ammo, though those are really deep cut hollow points, and they actually do a bit of damage. Uh, what's wrong with 9mm Luger? Nothing wrong with it. It's just when it's the most popular thing in the world for so long, people just start to bag on it. You know, if you listen to the FBI, they said 9mm didn't have the penetration capabilities that like 10mm did. That's why the FBI went from 9 to 10, because during the Florida Miami-Dade shootout, they shot the guy and it went through his arm and into his chest, but they said because it was a 9mm, it stopped before it got to his heart. So he was not able to stop the bad guy with a 9mm, but they said if he had a 45 or a 10, it would have stopped him. You want one of the Magnum Caltex? They want too much for the 22 long rifle. I mean, $200 for the P17 versus $399. I think they're on sale right now through Caltech, like $399 for a PMR. Ever have a dream where you were peeing and then you woke up and you were peeing? Not since I was a kid. Charlie says 300 blackout with a suppressor. Don't spook the rest of the herd. Buck is just taking a dirt nap. Yes, he just kind of jumped up for a second. Has anyone ever thought of making a reverse 300 blackout like a 308 case with the 5.56? That thing would be flying at Mach Jesus. Redneck, look up 50 BMG or 50 cal 22. Somebody actually necked a 50 BMG down to 22. They had to make the bullet out of tungsten. You were there. Yep. Tomorrow's 45 range day. Nice. You couldn't find the 22 long rifle. The P17, where are you located that you couldn't find it for under 350? Which stopping power is good? 7.62 by 25 or 9mm? 7.62 by 25 or Tokarev ammo will punch body armor, soft body armor, kind of like FN57 can, which is a benefit to it. Sorry, I didn't realize we were crooked. But 9mm has more punch when it hits the target versus the Tokarev, because if you hit a unarmored target with 7.62 by 25, it will usually punch through a standard person's like jacket, shirts, things like that. You're going to have over penetration issues because of how fast the round is going. So 9mm is probably the better stopping power, if you want to call it that. But the shock of having a round shooting straight through you may actually play in the 25's favor. But yeah, no. What's my opinion on 30 Super Carry? It came out at the wrong time and it was promoted horribly, so it failed miserably. I don't know if it'll ever make a comeback. It doesn't help that, number one, only 2 companies made a gun for it. It doesn't help that it came out during COVID, and it doesn't help that of those 2 manufacturers, one Smith & Wesson and the other's Nighthawk Customs. Mr. Mom, you had to say congrats and best wishes to a whiskey tuber getting married next weekend. Awesome, Mr. Mom. Thank you for coming back over. Call comes down to shot placement. You heard you can kill a grizzly with the 22 if you just only. Yeah, if you can get like if you get anything in the eye, you know, anything that can lead into softer bone plates, so eyes, into the nose, ear canals, things like that. If you can hit an animal, person, 2-legged, 4-legged, whatever the case may be, with that, you can kill anybody with the 22. It's just much harder. Why is the Glock 19 hated? It's not really hated. I just think it's boring. The Glock 19 is the most carried small frame gun in the world, I believe. But it's because there's been no innovation since it was released. I mean, they added optics cuts or an extra slide cut, or they finally made them ambidextrous. But yeah, they're just boring ass guns. Which is more deadly as compared, 9mm or 7.62 by 25? I think because of the availability of 9mm, I mean, in terms of like what has killed more people, 9mm. In terms of capabilities, it's hard to say. There's not as many guns that fire 7.62 by 25, and the guns that do, like a TT-33, the Papa Shah guns like that, they are older and not quite as effective as modern guns. So I'm probably going to say 9mm is going to be more deadly. The 7.62 by 25 is kind of like the 22 argument. I'm also having at the exact same time. Placement is going to be the biggest problem you have. They're trying to dip you. Yeah, I've got it right here, bro. It's not Hawaiian Punch. It's Weiler's Tropical Punch. Redneck, you think a 22-243 would be the same thing? It's pretty popular wildcat for coyote hunters. Yeah, that's pretty. 30 stupid carry. Come on. It's actually, it's not a terrible round. Me and Daniel actually had a conversation about this when we were driving down to the store last week. The biggest problem you have with it is, yes, it's a smaller cartridge, so you get more rounds than you do with 9. And yes, it's more powerful than 380. But the biggest problem they made was they claimed it was going to replace 9. This is going to be such a good round because you get 2 more rounds, 20% more roundage per mag than you can with 9mm, and it has the same stopping power. No, it doesn't, even though it is in the same weight category of round because it was a 95 to 100 grain bullet as a 380. So unfortunately, they just shot themselves, pardon the pun, they shot themselves in the foot with their own goddamn gun because they're idiots. All you new people, make sure you get entered in the giveaway. You got to go over to the community tab, follow all the rules, sign up, like, subscribe. You know the YouTube stuff. Just go over there and do it. Like this video too if you want me to see me start doing giveaways starting at the end of the month for people that are actually here. Yeah, all you new people heard the word giveaway. I'm going to be doing some giveaways, but you got to be signed up to the channel and you have to like every goddamn videos. I'm not telling you which video I'm drawing from. That's going to be the mystery. So like the goddamn video. Yeah, that's right. I told you what to do. I'll spank you too. Just, oh, that was a smack. You know what I mean. 30 Super Carry is similar to 9mm and holds more rounds. Explain how it doesn't. Okay, here's the thing, Joey. Send a 95 round and a 115 round bullet into ballistics gel and travel distance, all that bullcrap really means nothing. Hit somebody with it. The permanent wound cavity that's created by 9mm is demonstrably bigger. Just because a round is going faster, it seems to make a better wound cavity or it penetrates 5 more. I would also like to see the penetration test if you can tell me who did that test where the 30 Super Carry penetrated farther than 9mm, because it doesn't. It's a lighter round, and when it hits, it's going to slow down faster. It's a 20 grain lighter round, so I would like to see that. So if you could actually tell me who has the video showing that the 30 Super Carry penetrated 5 inches farther, it's not. It is the closest round it's similar to is they do manufacture a 9mm 95 grain supersonic round, and if you compared the 95 grain 9mm to the 95 grain 30 Super Carry, it would destroy it because it's got more powder and a tighter, it's got a higher pressure behind it. So yeah, if you want to compare caliber to caliber, or excuse me, grain weight to grain weight, that's the other thing you're not doing. 30 Super Carry is typically 95 to 100 grain. So if you compare a 95 grain 9 to a 95 grain 30 Super Carry, the 95 grain 9 is going to penetrate a lot farther. If you're already liked and subscribed, yes, you're good, Mr. Mom. Also, I'm kind of joking. I am going to have to announce when I'm going to be doing some giveaways. But yes, by subscribing and liking, becoming a member. Members get member-only giveaways. Right now, it's just going to be gift cards and stuff. Same thing is going to happen with the actual subscribers and stuff. Now, the big subscriber giveaways are going to be a little bit less frequent because they're going to be more expensive. But as a member, you have a much higher chance of winning them because there's only 15 people that are members right now, and one's my dad and one's my best friend. So yeah, the number of people that will qualify for the members giveaway right now is like 13 people. So you have a huge chance of winning those. So yeah, I did say penetration. From the back, Tim. Do I prefer American gun manufacturers like Browning, Colt, Smith and Wesson over brands like Glock, etc.? No, actually, I don't prefer a single manufacturer over another one. The reason why I'm not a fan of Glock in general is because they have a lack of innovation problem. They have a Toyota problem. They found something that worked great, but they keep coming out with new models. They're all the exact same gun with slight differences. So Smith & Wesson comes out with a gun, then they come out with another one. They call it the 2.0. So we should be on Glock 12.0, but instead we're on Glock 49. So that's my problem with Glock. But I like a lot of different people, a lot of different manufacturers. I love SIG. I like the old SIG from Germany. I like HK. I like FN. I like a lot of companies. A lot of the Turkish guns, I actually really like a lot of the Turkish manufacturers. Hey, what's up, Crisps? You need an AR-15 conversion for 15 centimeter. 15 centimeter what? How do I feel about kids getting into trading games at a young age? If they're playing trading games with kids of their own ilk, that's fine. Kids of their own age, that's fine. But when you send a child to go play with a creepy old fucker at a comic book stores, and he's literally, our gun store is next to a comic book shop, and the number of dudes that I've seen walking out with the brony tails and the super calorie enhanced bodies makes me scared to send a kid into that environment. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Crispy, hi. Farm boy, hi. Who won the safe? Nobody yet, dude. It doesn't end until midnight. So if you want to sign up for it, people, you got to go to my community tab and follow the rules. There's a link in the description unless you're on phone. Then just go to my main page, hit the community tab, go down to the second post, which is the giveaway post. Sign up there, subscribe, go to Blacksmith, sign up and subscribe. It's just your typical YouTube giveaway stuff. You got to be subscribed, you got to like, and your freaking subscriptions have to be public. If they're not public, you can't win. So, duh. Glock is basically iPhone. Find something that works and milks it. Yes, Sticks, you are 100% correct, man. What do I think about Fort Scott's munition ammo? I like it. We actually had a Fort Scott munitions ammo demonstration block in our store at Middletown, and it penetrates really well. Do I like Beretta? Yeah, they're fine. 15 centimeters. That is a 7-inch bullet, dude. What are you firing? But yeah, I do like Berettas, Charlie. I think they're overpriced though, so I don't buy many. I'll buy trade-ins from time to time, and I'll sell them to my buddies. But yeah, I already booted. Meaningless. It's fine. He's gone. Explain what eforms are and why it was taken down and how it was back up. Eforms are electronic forms for Class 3 firearms and suppressors, fully automatic machines, guns, etc. It was taken down because the ATF was in the middle of the pistol brace ban and they had started completely separate sections in order to process all the applications for the amnesties. That's all done now. So they allowed the eforms to start being submitted again. You could submit electronically, but now eforms are back into place. Eforms, you can get those back. Somebody called me out on that. I believe it was Cooper, and I did look it up. And yes, we had a guy that submitted in January, got his suppressor back. So yes. Only under individual, though. Trusts can take a little bit longer because you have multiple people getting multiple backgrounds. Skinkin, exactly, bro. My uncle owns a comic shop in Palestine, Texas. We've had 3 Pete's arrested and 1 kidnapper caught. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I said rules. You don't do rules. You will do rules. You're a Florida man. Either do bath salts or rules. Calorie enhanced. Yeah, I was a very large individual for a very long time. I was well into the high 300-pound range, probably close to 400 pounds. I stopped counting when I started seeing more to like this side of the scale numbers, you know what I'm saying? So, which do I like shooting better, a carbine style AR-15 or an A4 style AR-15 or something in between? That's a good question, Redneck. I've never spent any time with anything longer than a 16-inch barrel. I've never actually shot a 20-inch barrel, M4, A4, AR-15, M16, any of those. I've never actually shot a long barrel variant. Do I have a favorite recommended Italian weapon? Well, yeah, Beretta 92 FS. If you just want like the classic, get a Beretta 92 FS. If you want to go super classic, find a police trade-in with the heel release because even modern Beretta mags have the cut. Beretta, being the longest running manufacturer of weapons in the world, they think back and forward. So even their new magazines work in original heel release Berettas. Impressive with the millimeter conversion. Well, it's 2.5 millimeters in a centimeter, so, or 2.5 centimeters in an inch, 15 centimeters. See, you made me do math and I just screwed it up. Bob, what's up, Bob? You need a Browning machine gun conversion for 7-inch rounds. Dude, we're in America, Brady. You say it in inches, bro. We don't use centimeters, millimeters, Celsius, or any of that shite. Until you walk 2.2 kilometers in my shoes, don't say nothing. Brother Jimmini, huge respect for you maintaining your temperament on you. Thanks, brother. No, dude, Randy, you're not doing anything wrong. You've not done anything to piss me off. E-forms are down. They were up on Wednesday. Did they go down again? No. I got an email today, DB. E-forms went back up at 4 o'clock today. They went back up. No, DB, they're back up. I literally have the email. I'll read it to you because I can access my emails. Sent to me today at It was at 5:58 p.m. today. eForms Systems is back online as of 4 p.m. Friday, March 1st, 2024. You must submit your required eForms 2 that you did not submit due to the outage by closing your next business day. So I'm still on multiple FFL licenses as a representative. No, literally, yep. So they were back up as of 4 p.m. today. What happened? Why would you remove that, DB? We were talking about weight, dude. I was talking about how I was a fat guy. You always feel ashamed. We do nothing for those who are innocent, dead in this shite. Hamas and Israel. Oh, sorry, brothers. Yeah, no, war is stupid. You need a Browning machine gun conversion for 7-inch rounds. I don't like the inch things. Use a different American conversion. You need one that is, you need a Browning machine gun conversion for Game Boy Advance SP rounds. Here's the thing about Beretta. If you're going to get one imported from Italy. Their quality is usually, yep. They were down, they came back, yep. Nix was down earlier this week too, yep. Here in Virginia last year, we actually had the Chantilly office of the ATF actually caught on fire. Their servers overheated and caught on fire, and we actually couldn't run background checks, state background checks even. The Nix system was completely down. If state troopers pulled people over, like state trooper, actually it was a state troopers, excuse me, it was not the Nix, but the state background system went down for like a week. It was pretty crazy. Taurus 856 Defender is an awesome 38 special revolver. You own one, and you bought one for your dad in tungsten metal finish. Quite a bit heavier. Also has a 3-inch barrel, so not as bad recoil. Nice. You need a Browning machine gun conversion. Nice. Do you have any experience with Bear Creek Arsenal AR uppers? Yeah, I've got one of their 7.62 side charging uppers. I like their stuff. It's a decent price, decent quality. The one I bought was the newer one that actually has the side charger and the rear charging handle attachment, so you can run it either way. So it's a fun gun. I really do like it. And for the money, it's hard to beat because they're usually on sale for like in the $300 range for a complete upper with the bolt carrier group. Definitely worth checking out. We need to stop supporting certain sides of wars and should start trying to stop or even preventing them to begin with. No one wins in wars. What a bunch of innocent folks die for nothing. Here's where I come in, okay? As President of the United States, you should write my name in at the ballots this year. I will implement a rule that wars are no longer fought with firearms. They are settled with pie eating contests. Everybody can eat pie. So pie eating contests. So you have the leaders of these countries sit down together, and then we make them eat pie. Whoever can eat the most pie in 5 minutes gets to decide the policies for their own country. And once everybody eats a bunch of pie, they're too full and tired to fight anymore. So weird the system was done. Yeah, no, I think it's a server issue that eForms is having. Also, they got inundated the minute Reddit said it was taking 49 days. There you go, pie eating contest. I believe firmly in the concept of pie eating contest, and we can have different kind of pies for different locations. Obviously, some people like certain things, some people like other things. Like we like apple pie here, but maybe they like pumpkin pie in Germany or someplace like that. If you do ice cream, we're a shoe in. I'm down, Mr. Mom. Apple pie a la mode pie eating contest. If you can eat 3 pies in under 5 minutes, then you can actually run your country any way you want for 48 hours. It'll be like a purge thing, but no killing. You can only pie people in the face. And if somebody sees you getting pied in the face, they know that you were involved in something nefarious. And then they arrest you afterwards, and they force you to eat like the bad pie or carrot cake. Actually, I like carrot cake. I am going a little bit weird with this whole analogy, but I'm so chilling, so cool. Yeah, I'm in so much pain right now. I can't really do anything else. Wars will never stop. Nope, unfortunately they won't. Cool Whip. DB wants a Cool Whip. We'll make you a pie with Cool Whip. You do sometimes. Okay. Glock 28 and 380 ACP is your ideal EDC for California. I'm so sorry you're in California. That's a shame. I really don't. I don't care for the Glock 28. Go for the Glock 25. It's basically a Glock 26. It's smaller, easier to conceal. You vote all the aid money gets redirected to our issues here, infrastructure, homelessness, etc. Fully agreed, Charlie. It makes you. It's kind of like when you get onto an airplane and they're giving you the whole crash thing, and they say put your own mask on before assisting a child. We need to put our masks on before we start putting masks on all the children in other countries. You know what I mean? Glock 21 or 17L. I prefer the 17L. Honestly, I do. The 21 is cool. It's a 45 ACP, but I like the 17L because I prefer the grip on the 17s better. But still going to go to proxy wars into countries in the Eastern Bloc that don't care about us. It's frustrating. Look, Redneck, we need all that Tula ammo to start flowing again, so we're going to stop them. We have to stop the Ruskies. Also, I don't know, maybe we're sitting over there on the border poking the bear a little bit just because. Why is my phone saying start a poll? I don't want to start a poll. Opinions on HK VP9. Decent gun. I prefer the European release style version of the VP9. I think it's more of a real HK. For those of you that aren't aware, they do an American release and a European release. Europeans get the paddle, which is fully ambidextrous, so you can drop it using your thumb or your trigger finger. If you want the Americanized release, which is what we have, if you look at a 1911 Browning, anything that's made now, including Glocks, that location for the button for the release is an American, more Americanized style. We popularized it ourselves here versus other countries because like Luger's bottom release, all those. So I prefer the European HK VP9. Body armor, which is better, steel or ceramic? Depends, Salinga. If you are in an extended shootout, steel is going to be better. If you're in a one-shot stop, ceramic will be better. Because when a round hits ceramic, it shatters the ceramic, but it also dissipates that energy across the entire piece of armor. That's why dragon skin works great as long as you don't hit it in the same spot multiple times. Steel, you can take more hits in a row. So if you are going to be in an extended firefight or you're in a location where you're clearing a lot of rooms and things like that, I would actually prefer a steel AR-500 steel plate versus a ceramic plate because you can take more hits. You'd get a 26, but the DiCaprio vibes start to kick in. You want to go for a 25. There you go. You would use a thermonuclear warhead if you were in California. Sorry, you can't do that. They're not vegan. Bob, hi. Jay says, are you being censored? No, you just aren't contributing anything to the conversation that I'm seeing. So, nothing beats steel. It's just heavy as hell when you get the upper levels. Wow. What did I say to you, Brady? Oh, yeah. It's not vegan. Review of the Beretta 1301 Tactical would be good. A short of you bouncing it off the sofa would be good too. Yeah, I gotta grab one. I don't have one right now. The last American Outlaw, the American Outlaw guy, he just did one on those. The green camo Gerson 1911 is available. You should get it, dude. What's my opinion on those bulletproof masks? Well, here's the thing, Manuel. They're good for shrapnel and things like that. They can take a direct hit, but if you've ever been hit playing football really hard, like a helmet to helmet contact, now imagine that, but imagine that full force, but in the size of a 9mm round or something like that. It's gonna thump you pretty good, so it's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable. Also, it's been shown that there are ways. It's not they're bullet resistant more than bulletproof masks. I have not seen a true bulletproof one. Even that Russian PUBG mask isn't truly bulletproof. You want to reenact Army of Two. I've never played Army of Two, so yeah, I want to reenact it by not playing it. Like a bulletproof only one hoodie, only one way to shoot that. Hey, I'm not the one that asked to shoot you in the face. I was just going to shoot you in the back. Do I know American Guys special operation equipments? I'm familiar with like standard tack stuff, but not like this, like a lot of like what they're carrying. I don't know like their exact plate carriers. I don't know their exact stuff. They got monitors on you. Who has monitors on me? Probably. I know a lot of comments. I can see them here that I'm not seeing in the standard text box. I'm seeing them on my phone that they're being blocked. Charles can only try it once if it fails. Yeah, then you wind up like that kid that got shot by his wife. His pregnant wife shot him with a 50 Desert Eagle because he thought a book was going to stop it. You got to flip your Beretta tip-up barrel collection. I'll buy it. I'll trade you a Mitchell for your entire collection. What did you do? It timed you out. Something, if you either spam something or you type something. But DB timed you out on that one because he didn't realize that we were talking about how I used to be very big and you were talking about how you needed to lose weight. I don't think he saw the original part of the convo, so he timed you out. I do apologize, Coon. What does STEAL stand for again? You forgot. Stop, talk, eat, and love. It does that. I think it's a YouTube thing. Yeah, Tim. No, it wasn't your fault, Skin Ken. He didn't see the conversation. I told him that he shouldn't have done that, and he apologized. So it's all good. Things happen from time to time. The mods don't see the entire conversation, and it looked like you were completely off topic, although it was a topic I was talking about, but I let my ADD run too much. I don't know. Somebody smarter than me say what steel is. X wanted to test a 50 cal on it. Needless to say, that trust level wasn't high. Well, it didn't help that I gave her the armor-piercing incendiary tracer round. High point yeet cannon is the poor man's Glock. No, yeet cannon is the poor man's yeet cannon. No, because it's actually better than a Glock because most Glocks don't come with a threaded barrel. The only Glock that comes standard with the threaded barrel that can come with the threaded barrel is the Glock 44. So yeah, the yeet can actually has more features than the Glock. AI held it. You reviewed it. Hit wrong button. Apologies. No worries. Strategically transfer equipment. Something. Not sure. Something. Dark side. Sup, Jimmini, and you're back. Yeah, what's up, dude? Yeah, I know who you are. You keep changing your name. You can't help. Well, I remember you were car lover last time. PSA is poor man's Glock. Actually, Glock is overpriced PSA. Glock is now Lexus to PSA's Camry. So ES350 versus a Toyota Camry V6. I actually believe that now. Because Glock still makes a Gen 3 gun. So they're basically playing catch up to everybody else in the world. I know that sounds weird, but in my opinion, that's 100% truth. I spit the truthest because my name is Rufus. SIG makes the best $500 gun for $1,000. Which one are you talking about? The 226R, 226 Elite, 226 Extreme, 226 Basic, 226 Navy, 226 Legion, 226 X5, 226 X5 Legion, 226 5R, 226 X5 Legion R, RXP, ESPN. Brady the Fed, accuracy by volume. Dude, that's what my t-shirt says. If you can't be accurate, be fast. All 500. They make, I think, 22 versions of the 226 right now. But come on, some of the 320s are pretty good. You can get a base model full for like $400. Come on now. Oh, it's out of stock. Dang it. They're doing the Canik Meta SFX in black and white. Damn it. You'll love AK, any other in the community. I like community. I don't know. Well, I'd probably actually prefer to have a gay son because he'd get women for me. Thought daughter would just bring some thoughts over, and that's just me. Anyways. Your grandpa defended his home with a high point 45 last month. Dude shot out all his windows, and he put the guy down with 2 shots. Ugh. He wasn't even mad he broke in, but it was just that his microwave got shot. DB, you're not a SIG fan. Well, we got problems then, my friend, because I may have picked up another one. Do they make a decocker only 226? Yes, they do. They also make it's the DAK model. It's double action only and decocker. Everyone has their preference, DB. It's all good, bro. Yeah, DB's a TSOS whore, though, because TSOS makes good quality guns. And that's probably where some of your SIG hate comes from, because TSOS can manufacture such a good gun for such a low price, and then you got companies like SIG that wanted to make some real money. He wanted to make some crappy burritos for breakfast, but couldn't. Dude, Ken, you got some weird-ass family stories, bro. I kind of want to hang out with you. I think it would be fun. Be fun to go hang out with you. I'm going to say chew. Also, it took me a long time. Here's one for you guys if you are, hey, what's up, Snafu? T-Sauce, T-I-S-A-S. Just not a fan of the looks of SIG or HK. DB, it's been nice knowing you, but I'm going to have to hide you from the channel. They don't make a DISA decocker only like the Beretta 92G. Actually, my 226 Elite is decocker only. Does not have a safety. 226 Elite has a decocker only, and it pops right back up. No safety. So, there you go. What? Ever gets wild over here. Sometimes it does. Sounds like it, bro. Well, you put the wrong word in the beginning of your entire sentence there, DB. You also gave me a fake phone number. Why would you do that, bro? My dad has a Smith & Wesson Model 39-2. Honest thoughts on it. I've played with the 39-2. I think I even did a video on one, didn't I? Hold on a second. Let me see. I can search my own videos. Only took me 3 years to figure that out. No, I didn't because it was too short. I can't make a lot of revolver videos because it's hard for me to come up with a long talk in order to sound good. But yeah, no, I like the 39. I'm trying to remember which one the 39-2 is, though. 39-2. I had gas station egg roll. Pardon me. 39-2 is a semi-auto. I have played with that gun. Actually, I sold one to a friend of mine. It was the 1954. Wow. 55 modified version saw limited use with Naval Special Warfare Unit is the Mark 22 Mod 0. Tell you what, if I can get a Mark 22 Mod 0, I'll be down. I like it. You can definitely tell where Smith took most of its influences for its guns moving forward from there. That's for sure. Also looks a little bit like a star with its bobtail and the little niet on the bottom of the mag front. Yeah, I like it. Give me one. Sell me yours. Used by the Illinois State Troopers. I believe that. Glocks are tools. It's going to work. Yep. T-Sauce's Turkey Company. Yeah, Turkish and Gerson, SDS, and T-Sauce are all Turkish. To strategically steal equipment to alternative location. I just say steal, Brady. It's good to know. I think a safety on SA is useless unless you're being irresponsible with your gun. Yeah, no, the safety only models are only the single action onlys. All the standard 226s, except for the single action only, have decockers. Glock is a daily beater. Toyota 1911 is your classic 71 Camaro weekend hot rod. You said 71. 1970 split bumper with a modern Z06 engine. You got a weird story on the time some weird guy was speeding past us when we were 12 and hit the car. We asked him to pull over, blah, blah, blah. Then we left. He chased us and parked in front of us and threatened us with a flashlight. That's a weird story, brother. Why were DB and you beefing? We're not beefing. He just says he doesn't like SIGs. Also, he gave me the wrong phone number. You really want one of those Escort SDX 12s. Yeah, you should get one. Keep your booger hook off the bang switch. Dude, I use it to point. Did you guys ever see the Hitman's Bodyguard and the Hitman Wife's Bodyguard? Samuel L. Jackson, I don't know. I've seen him do other roles where he's very cognizant of his trigger finger, but when he did that role, he walked around with his finger in the trigger guard the whole time. It's pretty interesting. 240 on classic firearms. Don't you dare tell me that they're available right now. Don't you dare tell me they're available. So, yes, I'm over 18. Why would you wait that long, dumbasses? Ooh, Astra NC6. 6906. I got some buddies I'm going to have to tell about this stuff. 5903. 4046. I love that gun. Browning high power trade-ins out of stock. I guess we need to look at in stocks. Your Best Bud has a 71 split bumper from an escort service. I don't bully second gens. They're cool. I didn't bully them. I just laughed at the 71. 71, wasn't that the first year of the major smog equipment on it? I think 70 was nerfed as well, but 71 got hit hard. I think it had, even with the 455 or 454, it was make, or the whatever they had, the 396 was making 170 horsepower or some shit. There's only 2 in stock right now. There's nothing. Teams used models. I can't see anything. Let's see. Taurus 1911 Commander. Walter, post-war, Walter. Bulgarian Makarov, Gerson MC 1911. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let's see this one. Too low to show. Pinky turns into red lulls. Yeah, today it's back to my normal one. 52 minutes. 52 minutes what? Oh, you've been watching for 52 minutes? Brady says he'll be right back because I made fun of me. 71 RSZ 28 split bumper dual quads 350 posi hooker headers. That's not bad. 70s because of the grass crisis. Yeah, dude. Brady the SIG hater. You son of a bitch. Let's see. Mark 19 Desert Eagles. Oh, holy shit. That's crazy. Oh, that's because that's what that is. So let's see. Century Arms. Where are you seeing them for that cheap, bro? I don't see them, bro. Doggone, bro. I see a lot of people texting stuff right now. But I'm a dumbass and I'm reading shit because I'm at Classic Firearms like an idiot. They got 3,000 in stock, though. Ooh. They're still doing the BGR9. Or the BRG9. That's an interesting one. Let's go. Oh, till the giveaway ends. Thank you, Charlie. You're a smart man. You're smarter than I. Your buddy double loaded his Makarov, so it's got a nice widened barrel now. It's now his coworker's son's rat shot pistol. Wow, that's crazy. Masterpiece Arms. Buffalo cartridge. What the hell's blue line? Oh, Mauser. Fuck that. That's Umarex. Goomerex. Goomerex. I'm so funny. It's Goomerex. I'm going to have to go through their site later. Have I ever shot the Shield in 45? Yes. I shot the single stack small frame. It was not that fun. Oh, I'm thinking about the XDS. Sorry. No, I've not shot the M&P in 45. Sorry. URSMRT. Charles Brown, dig on his eyes in the giveaway lols. PSA. That's a big mistake to make, my good son. Why is that still coming up? 39-2. I'm looking it up. It ain't coming up. I'm very disappointed. I can't buy a gun from... Oh, I thought I saw a performance shifter. Hey, you can buy an ACOG for only $1,200. A lot of 40s. A lot of 40s. I like me a 40. 229, 229, 229, 686, 54321. Boo. Alchemy 1911s. They're all right. What's the best high power right now that's closest to the World War II style and quality ones? You see a bunch of new ones that have been ruined by tacticalness when all it's supposed to be simple. Then you need the Gerson MCP 35 Basic. The entry-level version is a dead nuts ringer for an original FN. Even has the spur hammer instead of the tactical hammer, has the small safety instead of the enhanced safety, has the smaller slide lock. All of it is traditional. Even has the mag disconnect, which is kind of shitty, but it's in there. Other mates are also smart. Yay! What up, Parsa? How you doing today? So that's where your son's college fund went. See, you got to be smart like me. Just don't have a kid. Did I say it out loud again? Sorry, my brain is dumb right now. Clarence. Let's see. Man, I'm done looking for stuff. I gotta stop buying stuff. Lego, what's up, dude? 350 bolt action, or just get into an AR upper and swap out when needed? I would just get the upper and swap out when needed. It'll go right on your 300 blackout. What's the fruit punch? This is just Weiler's Hawaiian or tropical punch. It's just a 0 sugar drink. I mix it so I drink more water. It prevents me from drinking sugary drinks. Excuse me, I didn't just burp in your face. Mag disconnect sucks, but if you must be there to cure my futtery, then I guess I got to deal with it. Yeah, you can also just knock out the roll pin and just pull out the magazine disconnect. It sits attached to the trigger, so you have to remove the pin and then pull it out. It's a little finicky in the Gersons because it's so tightly fit, but you can get it out. You thought it was spiked. You'd know if it was spiked. I'd actually be looking straight at you instead of looking in 3 directions at once. Bad business idea. American roulette candles. Some of them are normal wicks. Some of them are fuses to high explosives. For the record, this is a joke. It is a bad idea. No. What you need to do is attach the candle wick to like a stink bomb, but it's embedded in the middle of the candle, so you have a really nice smelling candle until the wick burns it down, so you don't know for a few days if you got the bad one. Then all of a sudden it go poof, then your whole house smells like it. You had a good idea to start, Brady, but I took it over the finish line. So when you build that, I want my cut. It's called a royalty. Hi, all you new people. You just heard me come up with a really bad way to build a stink bomb, trick bomb, but I didn't actually do that. So you gotta be careful. All you people want to be in the giveaway? Come back if you want to be in the giveaway. Pickle fart centered house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm here to help you, Brady. Just remember, you got to invest all the money. Fart spray candle. I've actually seen fart spray candles. Very unrelated. How hard is it to make a real version of the US HK USP SG09R? Nah, man, we starting a business. No, I don't want to go into business. I already have a business. My business is my business. Your business is your business. And when you pay me, then my business becomes your business. When our business is businesses. Business. Look at me. I'm popular. I can go on the gram. I talk about the business. Thank you very much. No. I tried to do the Homer voice and it failed me. Can't do the Homer voice. Unless we want to talk about Homer the philosopher, and then we're all going to be sad. Homer was a dick. USP SG09. Somebody has already made it. I believe Bulligan Shooting Sports made one. Tokyo Marui makes an airsoft version, but I mean it's just a what is that based on? It's just based on a P30 basically, right? Kinda. I mean, you said USP. Somebody's manufacturing the ends to go on them. You just got to get the paintwork done. Cerakote one, Kendo Shop it. Yeah, that actually wouldn't be that hard. Probably be pretty easy. Be like $500-600. Oh, that's great. Hopefully the ATF hasn't cracked down on removing mag disconnects yet. Nope, but you do need to check your state rules because firearms are state regulated as well. Some states, they might not like you removing your mag disconnects. Here in Virginia, we can. You heard something about like a bullet button for Cali guns the other day. What is all that about? Not sure. Is it true that the original Vietnam War era M16s were manufactured by Mattel? They used their factory for manufacturing purposes, but it's the same thing as saying Ford built the rockets that went to the moon. They used their factories to build components. When you have major tooling ability, then they go to industrial parks and kind of like take over or commandeer factories, kind of like the way the Nazis did it, only they kind of paid for it, you know what I mean? So the Americanized is a capitalist version, whereas Germany just occupied shit. We paid companies to use their tooling abilities and their rapid manufacturing in order to create parts. Hire me when you start your gun business. It's your dream to work with people like you. You'll be my overseas connection. Just ATF, NSA guy, turn off your camera. Walter PPK 380 ACP versus Makarov 918 Soviets. Which one am I taking? I'm going to take the Makarov. I don't know. I kind of like the round a little bit better than 380. Sounds like Ford factories built B-29s. Yep, Ford's factory did. Chrysler helped build some of the parts for space shuttles. A lot of manufacturing concerns did. It's magazine lock button that disables your magazine unless the gun is semi-disassembled, basically horse crap. So you can't take the mag out? Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, and it's actually BATF, so it's the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, but they go by ATF. But yeah, they are a supposed enforcement body that decided in the last 50 years that they wanted to be law-making entities, which is non-constitutional, and they keep getting their asses smacked down, but they keep trying. They're also really pissy-ass little mother fathers who are trying to control everything because they think taking guns away from responsible citizens stops gun violence, because, you know, it's guys like me who wouldn't shoot somebody for no reason that are shooting people for no reason. Stupid morons. Let's see. Gotta go with Makarov also. Not much, nerds. What's going on today with you? Go for it, Ken, get the new experience. Yeah, why not, dude? If you get a chance and it's paid for and you don't wind up getting a woman pregnant in Guatemala, then you'll be good. My buddy went on a mission to somewhere in South America and got a lady pregnant. It was an interesting story when he got back. If Hello Kitty was a real person and not a cartoon dog, I'm pretty sure single-action revolvers would make a comeback. Single-action revolvers are very popular here in the state of Virginia. We saw a lot of them. Who's getting sued currently? Your mission? You sure you heard you ain't supposed to be? Yeah, well, it's the things, bacteria's in the water in other countries. It's like, actually, if you're used to city water, you shouldn't drink well water because you can get diarrhea really easily. Jeremiah's checking in. Don't worry, you're not late. I was late by over 2.5 hours. About sums up the ATF pretty good. Thank you, Redneck. Bought another PSAK Gen 3. Never seen one for a great price. You couldn't turn it down. You got 4 now. Nothing wrong with that. Kyle, your name looks familiar, bro. I'm not 100% sure. You have 2 SAs, both are 22s. Yeah, the Wrangler Super, or excuse me, the Ruger Super Wrangler is a great choice because you get 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum barrels. Obviously, Heritage Rough Rider, you can get the 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum combos. Those are great. You drink the creek water on your property, then you're probably fine, Skinkin. All you new people, if you want to get into giveaways and stuff, you got to like this video and you got to subscribe to my channel and stuff, and then we'll start doing some live stream giveaways at the end of the month. If you want to get in for the Blacksmith safe, which is way over there because I didn't plan for today's video and my camera is about to fall off my desk. There we go. You have to sign up right now, so got an hour. Ruger Wrangler's awesome, and Heritage are good for the price. Yeah, I want one of the bar keeps with the 1-inch barrel with the optics cut on the back. When I get haircut, I didn't, but I will be. I'm going back to an undercut. I'm shaving the sides and stuff. Then I'm just going to grow it long on top. Fold it back so it looks like I have hair. Hi, Hunter man. You inherited a Colt Frontier Scout 22 long rifle. It needs refinishing. If it shoots, I don't know if I'd refinish it. I like some of the old patina guns. But yeah, it would be, those are cool. My boss down at Liberty, he's a big Colt guy, and he's got one, and he loves to shoot his. I've shot it a couple of times, shoots really well. Better than the city water. The city water, ironically, tastes more like dirt than the creek. Some of them do, man, with the heavy processing that creek water goes, or city water goes through. Like, we have a water treatment plant a few miles down the road, and it stinks. Because that's all the crap it's pulling out. It's bad. You were the one that emailed me. Gotcha. Yep. Your daughter has the rose gold barkeep. Nice. I want the one that's optics cut, though. As soon as I can get my hands on one of those, I'm going to. Should actually check and see if they're available. Tipman's making some cool stuff. Not too expensive. Oh, that is a little expensive. So, anyways, all you new people, like the video, all that good stuff. You want to make a comeback? You want the description, and then you click on I'm a 4-year-old all of a sudden. And then he went, and then I went to he went, and then I went. You get and then the Jimmini, do I remember the YouTube short you made with that Igor impersonation you did, telling people how worthless they are? It was pure comedy gold. Probably. I tell a lot of people how stupid they are because a lot of people are stupid. I like all people until they prove themselves to be stupid idiots. You can't eat fish from the local river because the water is bad. I can't eat fish from the local water because I can't tell that joke. It's on a live stream. 26. 26 what? What would you say is the best home defense gun for a ranch? Your buddy's dad is trying to find a good one with long range yet some good fire rate. He lives in Texas. Then a semi-auto shotgun, because you can pack it how you want. You can put birdshot, buckshot, slugs, buckshot, slugs, slug, 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 buckshot, 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 birdshot. You can do all that stuff. And yeah, spitting bars. I'm good at the WAP game. But yeah, I would go with the semi-auto shotgun. Otherwise, go with a some sort of semi-auto 9 and a Glock, or an AR-9. Better than that, but they still take Glock mags. Trinity River is straight toxic because we live south of Dallas. All that cocaine and illegals washing up there. Jimmini 2024. That's the platform I'm running for president on. I may be incoherent, but at least I'm doing it on purpose. Come on, man. Don't you know that when we, with the guns, and then we taking them from the people, and then the people that with the guns are the people, man, come on, guns. Guns are people, man. People are guns, man. You'll see you heading out from West Virginia. Kyle, thanks for checking in, brother. Appreciate that. Come on, man. That's my favorite Joe Biden shit. Somebody get this guy running for president ASAP. Dude, just write my name in. I have a chance of beating that one lady that lost to nobody in South Dakota. Is Rajesh available? I need help creating a fake passport to escape the government. You'll send him $7,000 if he can help you. Oh no, I don't know if I can help you. $7,000 is not very much if we're talking rupees. How many winners on the giveaway? Technically one, but if the winner is from outside the contiguous United States, then I will be giving them a gift card, and then I will be making them draw a second name. Sorry, we went to 2 hours. My phone always resets, or YouTube resets the live at 2 hours. You're thinking about getting a plasma rifle in the 40-watt range for CCW. Honest thoughts. The biggest problem you have with having the plasma rifles is that you do have to have microfusion cells, and they're a pain in the ass to get those refilled, at least in 2024 times in our lineup. You would have to go and either send a rocket to the sun, or get like 100 million of those little balls with the little spiky plasma things that come out of them, and you're gonna have to like catch the plasma while it's running and jam your microfusion cell into the bottom of it. It's a complicated thing. No, Rajesh, $7,000 American. Oh, so many. King Onion Ring. This channel is about nothing at all. Just kidding. We're about firearms, guns, tech, whatever you want it to be about. It's my first YouTube video, so I'm pretty flexible in what we're doing here. Someday I hope to become a YouTube content creator, and I figured I'd start with some live streams, so you can ask me whatever you want. It can be nerd crap. It can be, you can ask me about my parking permit for my disabilities. You can, ow, my hand just cramped. You can ask me about the sloth that you probably can't see. Pretty much stuff. You got to be careful because one of my buddies on here is actually Nerds with Guns, so you got to be careful. We can't be calling out him and saying that I'm him, because I'm definitely not Nerds with Guns. Mainly because I don't talk with a lisp. If I was a Nerd with Guns, I'd be like all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I'm playing with the stuffed animal. That's what I called your girlfriend, stuffed animal. But no, seriously, if you look up Nerds with Guns, the pew pew life. Yeah, dude, I kind of live the pew pew life. I also made enhancements to the Blacksmith safe that I have. Great to catch one of the first live streams, dude. Have I ever shot a 1911 before? Dude, what's a 1911? That sounds cool. Is that one of those ones from Call of Duty? Man, this is gonna be so crazy. Easy. You're here. You missed a few lives. You were busy, but you're here. That's awesome, dude. I almost missed tonight's. I had to pick up folks from the airport, and I got home really late. So, try not to be too loud. People are sleeping above me. Well, they're not sleeping above me. That's a kitchen. Although they could be really tired, and I made the poison deviled eggs. Wonder if he ate them. Let me be your vice president if you ever get to be president. How old are you, car lover? I don't think you're old enough. You have to be at least 35 years old. We're going to talk about Babylonian Tupperware in 10 minutes. Thank me for your presidency. Not until I become president. As you can see, we're talking about my run for president in 2024. I'm kind of coming out from the shadows. I mean, if Kanye thought he had a shot, I guess I have a shot too. So basically, not much is going on, bro. You just ask questions, make statements, do things, keep it kind of civil, don't be a dick, and we'll have a good time. Justin, what's up, brother? You know what I noticed today? I was watching some other content creators, and I realized I passed Justin Opinion finally. Because when I started doing 100-round videos, he had already been doing them for a few years, and everybody accused me of copying him. But now that I'm bigger than him, technically he copies me. Thank you, Emma. Just remember, when you go in there, you have to write in the Jimmini Show. The Raphael Adolani from Predator 2 is a good gun against Yawita. What is my running platform? So here's what I believe, okay? Any drug that you can't overdose on, aka weed, should be 100% legal in all 50 states. You should be able to do it. I believe that gun control should apply to those that need gun control applied to them, such as the assholes that commit atrocities. But I also believe that if those people got the mental health representation that they actually needed in the first place, they wouldn't have gone to the darkest places that let them go down that path to become psychotic assholes. But I also believe that some of them are just freaking psychotic. But yeah, I would invest more money into mental health. And this is me actually spitting truth shit. I would actually say we need to put all our money into health, both for the youth and older people, especially our vets and shit. If you don't respect the president, that's fine, but you respect our goddamn soldiers. Thinking about a BCM build, should you keep PSA upper and put BCM rail or BCM upper? It all depends on what you're going to do with it. The PSA uppers aren't bad, but if you want to do a full BCM, then you need to do a full BCM. Try refreshing your page, because I'm not getting that bad of a lag. All in, I just refreshed it and I got served an ad. God damn it. The for-profit prison system is messed up. Yes, I would also eliminate that. I would cap a lot of things. I would cap the amount of money that prisons can make off of prisoners, basically. I would also create a platform for reform of people in prison for nonviolent crimes. I do believe that they have a chance to rehabilitate if given the chance. Obviously, if you're a diaper sniper, there's no hope for you, and you might as well just crawl under the prison yourself. As you stated earlier, fix home before fixing other places. Yeah, pretty much. God bless our troops. Absolutely. If you guys served, you have my utmost thanks. In about 12 years, make me your VP. In about 12 years, aren't you 13? You have to be 35, son. I thought you do not get political. I don't get political. I don't give my opinions on other politics, but I will state what I believe in as things that we need to do. Now, here's the thing. My views are not shared by either Republicans or Democrats because they're too busy listening to lobbyists. I would also make lobbyists felons. If you lobby, if you try to control the vote of any sitting, serving member of any political power, then you are a felon in my eyes. If I ever met you, I'd probably knock your teeth down your throat. Range bags are packed. Awesome, dude. What are you taking out? 1911 in the Glock? Or are you going to take a few extra guns? Easy's like, what's up? And I'm like, yeah. Fab Fest for VP. He's not even on right now. You're just sitting there racking your garrison. I wish I could rack a gun. I wish I could play with a gun right now. It'd be like my fidget spinner, and people come in, they'd be like seeing me like freaking barrel myself multiple times as I'm spinning the gun. They'd be like, look at that, man. Lib-leaning? No, I just believe in common sense shit. If that makes me a liberal, whatever. But I don't believe in a party either. I would actually make Republicans and Democrats felons as well. If you believe in a political party, you don't deserve to be part of the solution. You're part of the problem. Again, that's my personal beliefs, not a political argument. What Temu eat tonight? I had 6 egg rolls from 7-Eleven because they were on sale for 3 for $2. They were like the end of the day shit. 3 1911s in your Glock 21. Nice. King Onion Rings asked, do I like Glock? I don't hate them like I hate Chiappa. I just think they're all boring. Every time I get one, I sell it. I've got a Glock 17 that I threw a light and a magwell on, and I'm probably going to put some different sights on it, and then I'll take it to the range and shoot it twice, and then I'll probably sell it. It's working now. Good, brother. Sorry about your lag. Do I think Glock should make pump-action shotguns in 12-gauge? The problem is they'd have a problem because they want everything to be squared off. No, I don't think they should step out of their range. They're good at making reliable pistols. They should just keep doing that. SKS is what's hot out. SKS when it's hot out. Nice. We refer to Glock as perfection here. Okay. Political parties are like religions now. They're worse than religions. There should be caps on terms for all. Yeah. And my biggest thing is if you're running for office, you should have to abdicate any current seat that you occupy now. So if you're running for president, but you're a sitting member of a state, if you're a governor, a mayor, whatever, you should abdicate that position. You should not be able to go back to that position should you not win the presidency or your advancing. And additionally, you should have to wait at least 2 terms before you can run for that same position again, because you obviously proved that you were using it simply as a stepping stone to try to acquire more power. So I believe if you are a serving member of any governmental body and you try to go for a higher position, you have to abdicate, and you cannot regain that position for at least 2 terms. Sound like my views aligned with libertarian ones, but you could also be doing your own thing. Just sounds like you match up more. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't believe in parties, but yes, my ideals are more. Some people would call it a temperate one, but here's the thing: I would literally fire every single person I had the rights to fire. I don't give a shit. I would restart the government as president. As president of the United States, I swear to imprison every single member of Congress. Pronounce the Chiappa. It's Chiappa, but it's actually pronounced Chiappa. A lot of people will say Chiappa, but it's actually Italian. In Italian, it's a hard C, so it's Chiappa. Chiappa. Jimmini for president. Yep, just write in the Jimmini Show. They'll know who I am. You hate Glock, you definitely got my vote. Again, it's just a boring ass thing. It's kind of like Nancy Pelosi. Don't diss Chiappa, you got the Nebula and paid way too much. Well, you just said you paid too much for a gun, and Chiappa itself didn't actually build that gun. They just own the company that built it. I'm the Chiappa ambassador. Buy Chiappa if you're a moron. It's worse than Region because they switch position as parties all the time. Exactly. Chiappa is the only rainbow you want in your life. Term limits and min-max age restriction. You can thank John F. Kennedy for the minimum age restriction. But yeah, Joe Biden, 82 years young, still trying to run for president. No, thank you. Not on your style, Chiappa accent. Chiappa! Ciao bella. Chiappa. Meh. Chiappa. I didn't want to grab my tooth because it might come off. Just kidding. These teeth are pretty good, but I got a broken tooth right here. Never got it fixed either. Hey man, woke up into pain. You're here. Hey FabFest, welcome back, dude. It's David here. Hello, David. Davy, going into the forest. Chiappa makes revolvers, as everybody knows revolvers. Well, here's the thing. Chiappa does not actually manufacture. It's not a thing, and that's actually a broken tooth. That's actually the inside of the tooth. I got to get it fixed. You're just going to sit and relax. David, you've been nominated as my vice president, so just be ready for that when we win on the write-in election. Let's see. as I was saying, Chiappa does not actually manufacture anything. They just own companies. They are Freedom Group, but they put their name on everything. Just imagine if Remington was just sold as Freedom Group. And I don't mean Freedom Ordnance. They just put Freedom Group on everything. You were at the presidential parade in Dallas in '63 when JFK was killed. Your parents took me. Ooh, that's right. You were a Texas youngin back then, weren't you? That's crazy. Obviously, I was. My dad was 5. Yeah, David, or FabFest. I'm calling you FabFest. It feels weird to call you that. But you have to become my vice president. People, for some reason, think that you and I will align on, putting all of Congress in jail. Car Lover says he's got to hop off. He's got some hockey tournaments tomorrow. God bless, and hopefully you get voted in. The real Freedom Group is Palmetto. Palmetto actually manufactures, though. They have factories. They manufacture ammo. They manufacture gun. Freedom Group never actually manufactured anything. That's why I said they're basically Chiappa. Palmetto, they did buy factories, but they put their names on guns that they build. So, car lover, good luck with your tournaments. I hope you win your tournaments. 24 minutes. If you guys aren't subbed, if you aren't signed up for the giveaway, you got to go to my main page, go to the community tab, like and subscribe to me, like and subscribe to Blacksmith. High Point is the real Tupperware gun manufacturer. Yeah, I mean, single-handedly, High Point has been keeping the Zamac manufacturers in business ever since they first created. And my buddies over at Middletown, they have a Haskell JP45, which I'm thinking I'm going to buy because I didn't realize they still had it. So for those of you that don't know, High Point is actually 2 different companies that came together. Haskell and another one. I can't remember the name of it. Easy Weapons, not much, man. How you doing today? You doing good? You almost forgot to like the live. Holy shit, what the heck is wrong with you, redneck? It's a good thing I took you off of being a mod. They are freedom spreading through price point. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They are spreading through the price point. That's true. How do you know redneck? His name Nick Stollard. Where is my post? What I am? What? I'm missing things. Jennings is the OG High Point. Actually, yes, Jennings and then Jimenez, who bought Jennings stuff out. Let's see if I got the. Oh, good. My payment has posted. According to Credit Karma, my payment history is fire. Want to see my emails? Ooh, snake gun. Go. Brr. Ooh, nice bagger. You got some toys? I'm coming down to Florida. We're hanging out. I'll bring the Mitchell. Back in 20 minutes. All right, Brady. We're not going much past midnight, though. Like I said, I'm just doing... I don't really give out my full name. Give me post if you president. You can be my foreign relations, Raina. Don't worry, I got you. I have now good. Trump 2024 MAGA again. People who like the Ruger P80 are the R word. Rugered? You're in Florida. Awesome, Justin. Then we can all hang out. Actually, I need to see something because if this link that I have up here actually goes right to it. Huh, look at that. Apparently my own page isn't available. Must have gotten shut down. Yeah, I don't post on there. Last thing I posted on my own page. It was a long time ago. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry. Opinion on the Raptor 50. Would I shoot it? No, thank you. I've seen it. No, thank you. You can, though. Rudolph. I liked your live from your PC to no worries. You don't type good on phone. All right, 20 minutes left. People want to sign up, they're going to come in here, and then we're going to tell them all. Everybody, every time you see it jump up to 100 people, just start screaming, subscribe, damn it! Period. Subscribe, damn it! Let's see. Let's go to my Instagram. Yep, I know. I hate how we have to pick the candidate that is only slightly better than the other. It's still better than an autocracy, but isn't really a true republic. What do I think when they built the ladder to heaven? Did I think it was beautiful, or did you think it was great? It was a little bit off. I don't have much of an opinion of it. Hello. Somebody sent me a sex compatibility. Don't really care. How rare is my intelligence? It's very rare. I've never even seen it. I have no messages. Damn it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, all you people. Do that. And I'll wipe the schmutz off my hat. Looks like I gotta break out the other hat. I don't know what I did to this hat. Apparently I did something naughty. My hat, my hat, my hat, my happity ham. You mean arthritis sucks, pain never goes? Pretty much. And with the weird weather we've been having recently all over the country, I'm sure that's not helping at all. You deleted your own comment? You're voting for Rocket Raccoon and Groot. Unfortunately, they're both technically illegal aliens on planet Earth because they obviously didn't come from Earth, so they technically aren't qualified to run for president and vice president. I, on the other hand, being over 35 years old and an American citizen naturalized by birth, means I can run for president of these here United States. I did see that, Fab Fest. You're a little weirdo, and I'm here for it. God created all men. Gaston Glock made them all equal. Actually, the bullets that came out of them made them all equal. Remember, guys, intelligence and smarts are different. You can have any combo of the two. Hold on a sec. I don't. Oh, it's in my old office. I have a plaque that says it's a fine line between genius and stupidity, and it's a dude chopping a tree. It's a redwood, and he's inside the trunk of it, chopping away at it. Yeah. Zhang, thank you very much for even coming in here. I didn't even know you were in here. Thank you for messaging. Make sure you like the channel, subscribe, all that good shiz. If you want to get into the rifle safe giveaway, you have to sign up. Also, they reached out to me, and I'm going to be doing a live unboxing that they're going to sponsor another live stream. It won't be a giveaway, but they want me to unbox a couple of them, and they even sent one that has a lot of the improvements I already talked about, so it looks like they were already doing that shiz since then. Justin, are you a dude if your firstborn son's middle name is Gaston? As far as I know, I don't have a firstborn, and if I do have one, I'm kind of keeping it on the DL because I don't want that fucker to show up at my house in the middle of the night going, Daddy, hi. Yeah, all over the place. Weather sucks. You're a human barometer. 2 herniated discs in your lower back. Yeah, I've got 2 herniated discs in my neck, C6 and C7. They're both squished. So I know exactly what you're talking about, brother. Did you encounter any bastards yet? No, I haven't seen anybody that really deserved it. I mean, there's another message that's held for review, but I'm not playing with it. That's friggin' great. You know where you got it from. It was given to me when I worked at a dealership because people were always amazed that I could do everything at the dealership, but then also one time I licked the trunk of a car because I was bored, so. Fine line between genius and I believe it was an Albert Einstein quote, actually. So there's different variations. So this one is a guy sitting on a tree and he's chopping his own branch off. So this is like probably the original thing of it. It's on Poster Envy. So the difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. But the other one I saw was literally the dude was inside the trunk of a tree chopping it out. So same basically thing. Hey, 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 stop. There you go. Trying to keep this thing locked down. I didn't kick it, but it's unclicked it. Hold on, I'm getting there. That friggin' great. Honest opinion on 454 Casull as a training caliber. It's a carry caliber. I don't know if I'd want to train with it too much. Why you not read comment on your community photos? Pretty interesting comment on tattoos on my arms. I've read some stuff on my arms. People like to make, some people are jerks and stuff, but it's not even close to finished, so people keep on messing with me. Although Sunday, in 2 days, I'm starting this side, so this arm's getting started. You get two herniated discs in your lower back, which is causing nerve damage and nerve pain. It's called sciatica, and your left leg is always on fire because of that. Sorry, bro. You have heard Hawaii, maybe no 2A. What have you heard? They're restrictive on gun ownership. Not much hunting there, but you went on vacation or Polynesian hunting lodge there, walls covered with spear guns. Yeah, they're very restrictive with their firearms, at least from the videos I saw. It's very anti-2A. You were born and raised there, could tell you lots. Jesus. What do I think would be more reliable, Glock or VP9? In this modern day and age, I actually believe they are equal in terms of reliability. But of course, Glock gets more publicity because of the two, they're actually the cheaper gun. Yeah, I still think they're going to be about equal. DB, you are my wildlife conservation manager when I become president. RIP FPS Russia. What happened? Did he die? Kyle died? Or are you just talking about his channel? Dun, dun, dun. Why do you tattoo on your body? You never had tattoos, can make it also, and why? No. He got charged with felony, so his channel is still alive, but he's not allowed to have guns anymore because he became a felony for marijuana hash oil. Why do I have tattoos? Tattoos for me mean something different probably for other people. Some people get them as a life story, things like that. I got them because my life story is scars and muscle damage and things like that. So I got them in order to cover it. Now I'm 44. I started them last year. And so I'm starting very late. I kind of did like Sylvester Stallone. I'm starting late. It's a very, very big commitment to do it. And honestly, when I watch some of my old videos and I see that I don't have the tattoo on my arm, it kind of throws me for a loop now because it's weird. I still look down and I'm like, holy shit, what did I do? But I don't regret it. I actually enjoy them. I just want to get them done. They're just not even close to being done. I still have probably the rest of the year of work to do on this one because we have to do it so infrequently because my skin doesn't heal very well. So we are going to be working on that this year, but also we're going to do this whole sleeve as well. So I'm going to have full sleeves this year. Hey, y'all, you'll be turning 33 in May. 2 more years, you can run for my vice president. We'll do it next campaign. You'll just head out and play online blackjack 21. Your max bet is just $60. Wish me luck. You want to get to 120. Well, good luck to you, Fab Fest. I hope you win every single time. You really want to do tattoos, but that's not permanent. So you're talking like henna ink and stuff like that. That stuff will only last a few weeks. You can do that. Can I ask, do you lift weights? And yes, how much do you work out? No, I do body weight calisthenics and push-ups and just things like that. But while my leg has been down, I have not done any exercising in probably 4 weeks. So I've actually lost all the extra muscle that I've built up over the last year. So it sucks. Do I ever order spare mags, get them in, and realize you already had backups to the spares to the backups? Yeah, I just found 4 CZ75 mags this morning that I didn't realize I had. Tauruses are superior. Yeah, you said it. What's the difference between tortoises and turtles? Size, right? And where they live? When you come to Florida, you can get free ink. I got virgin skin. However, know a lot of people. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm ever going to actually go to a secondary tattoo guy because all this was done by one guy. His name's Dustin Rose. If you go to Instagram and look it up, Dustin Deep in Ink. So yeah, he's been doing all this, and again, it looks rough because this is just the principal line work we've been working on for the last year because of how infrequent I've been getting it done. Raina, yes, yoga is good for you. It makes you very, very flexible. PM 380, is that the car? Tortoise is a land animal. I don't know. Like and subscribe. Oh, yeah, all you people, you got 9 minutes left. If you want to get entered in for the Blacksmith gun safe giveaway, you got to go to my main page, and it's way over there in the corner. And you got to like and subscribe me, like and subscribe them, and leave a comment so that you get entered. You know, typical YouTube giveaway stuff. If you want to get entered into that. So it ends in 9 minutes. 14, 17, 18, 19, 0, 0. I don't want to read all that. Trucks are cool, super lava cool. Are you okay, Elizabeth? Let's see. What's my main page? You would like a new carry piece. It's just my name, Jimmini Show. Just look it up, The Jimmini Show. You need to brush up on your Florida. I don't need to brush up on Florida because I'm not going to Florida. It's too moist. Yeah, that's right. I said it. It's moist. I went to Gulfport, Mississippi to visit people before, and I almost drowned in my own sweat. Actually, I went to Gulfport, Mississippi the year of Katrina. And I went to the Riverboat Casino, and then that Riverboat Casino wound up like 18 blocks inland. It was pretty crazy. Can I shoot some 380 ACP out of your Springfield Armory XD9? If you can get it to hold the round, sure. Why not? It'll fire. It won't be accurate because the 380 is a smaller... Anyways, yeah, it'll fire, but it's not going to be accurate. Raina said, you are the winner. Ha ha ha. We'll see what happens. Easy's still saying what's up. Not much. Not a mucho. Not a no. But yeah, just go to the YouTube search bar and type in The Jimmini Show, and it'll bring it up. And you got to go to the community tab. You have to go to the second post, which is the one that says giveaway announcement, and follow the rules. Like I said, you got to like and subscribe to Blacksmith. You got to like and subscribe to me. You got to comment on the post. If you want to get entered into giveaways that we're going to do here on this channel, you have to like and subscribe to me specifically, and you need to like these videos. So I'm going to be focusing on doing some live giveaways moving forward. That'll be like once a month probably, and they'll be, because it's on something that's going to be a main generation of funds for my channel, it will be commensurate with what I get from live streaming. So should it be like it winds up being $300 of what I make a month, then I will give away something of value towards $300, be it a gift card, a firearm from an FFL, whatever the case may be. But you have to be subscribed to get for that stuff. And if you become a member, I'm going to be doing member only giveaways starting at the end of the month. Those, it's $2 a month. You get extra videos. I got videos put up until the 15th or 21st already of next month of March. So you need to actually be subscribed. If you're a member, $2 a month, then you'll be able to get those giveaways. We're going to start with gift cards and move our way up. Hey, what do I think about a Canik TP9 SFX rival? Well, you're talking about the meta. TP9 SFX is its own rival, is meta based, but I think it's a really good gun if you can get your hands on one for a good price. Everything in Florida is trying to shorten your time here. Ironically, you have one of the highest populations of old people too. You believe in us, Raina? Yep. Member up, gun fam. Yep. You also get a green name with a blue circle star thing. It looks like a Dragon Ball. Looks like Crypto Walker and Justin both have 1-star moist D's. I'm not going to moist nothing, dude. I'm going to wipe down D's. Down D's. Down. You're using yours for 3-gun. Rival is an excellent gun for 3-gun. Want to know something really interesting about how the military works? Yes. Tell me something, redneck. You're 17-year-old lovable scamp, you. Wait, I didn't just say that out loud. That sounded like I was grooming you. What up, homie? That's right. You guys just heard me say homie. I'm the whitest Asian you've ever met. He doesn't sound Korean. Go get your one blue ball. That's right, kids. Have you ever wanted to know what it was like to pay for blue ball status? Just become a member on the channel. $2 a month. And you too can have a blue ball every month. Oh, you can't wait for this. Military is complex. No, it's pretty simple. Learned how to get things more deader. Dude, this energy is your speed with guns. Yeah, pretty much, Grayson. According to Sleepy Joe, all you need is a double-barrel shotgun for home protection. Yeah, pretty much. Which is funny because a double-barrel shotgun loaded up with slugs, that will take the lung out of you. Not a 9mm. Yeah. Who you calling Lance? You know my name is Fred. Companies like Subaru make the Japanese Apache Attack Kilo, and companies like GE make the GAL 8 on the A10. Yeah, and Yamaha and Saab made the Vigan. You'll still to your VRF14. Oh, you got one of those, huh? You'll stick to your VRF14. Did I mention the SIG joke is over? No, I didn't notice, but I just noticed your name changed back. It was kind of funny, though. I thought you were only able to change your name so many times a year. I guess if you can't. I can't. Because I'm hoping to get a plaque one day. Someday I'm going to get one of those YouTube plaques. And if I change my name right now, they won't know what to put on the plaque. So hopefully I'll get in a YouTube plaque. You're half Asian as well. Half Filipino and half Englishman, and accepted by both. La 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 la. Totally not accepted by either. Yeah, that's true. I went out with an Asian girl once, and we did not get along at all because apparently all she wanted was a green card. I mean, her family had values. GE also makes the electrical turbines on our subs. Yes, they do. GE makes a lot of stuff. General Electric, they made a lot of stuff. Lockheed Martin, you see Blackhawks all the time. Yep. Also, Sleepy Joe, you don't need an AR-15 with 30 clips in the magazine. The Clipazine. Subaru with the WRX badge, and you have Yamaha makes saxophones. They also make pianos, motorcycles, speakers. They make all kinds of stuff. Sub Boko. DB, you work for them. Oh, Justin works for them in Florida. You ever notice how I can't say Florida? I just keep calling it Florida. That change from green card to values had me spill your color. I try. Dude, I try to keep it funny. GE makes a motor that turns the GAU 8, not the gun itself. Yeah, well, GE also makes the motor that turns my washing machine. Man, you miss the days of Saab. Sweden is just underrated in machines making it in the general. Yeah, Saab is cool, dude. I always thought it was funny because all the newbies that would come to work at my dealership whenever we had to use Saab with the manual and they couldn't get the key out. Man, I can't get the key out. I can't get the key out. Like, you got to put it in reverse. No. Yeah, you got to put it in reverse. No. Let's go. We'd walk out to the car and they'd be like, no. And then they would put it in reverse and the key would come out and they'd be like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, yeah, no shit. That's why I told you have to put it in reverse, dumbass. In Florida, you dated a chick with a Saab 9000 CD. Saab 9000 CD. That sounds like a weird STD. Yep, you got 1 minuto. You need to get signed up, SS. Your Russian coworker back in 2014 told me that you could go to Ukraine with 5,000 USD and come home with a supermodel looking wife. Yeah, pretty much. But then, you know, what happens when you bring a woman to another country that she's not familiar with and you keep her separate from people that are like her and that she can relate to and associate with? Bitterness, anger. They get married, they get the green card, and then they say this to you. You're a car guy too. You just found this channel. Yes, I am, Grayson. I am a car guy. I like the car guys. You're the whitest Latino you'll ever meet. Well, you are in Texas, so, I mean, there was some cross-border breeding. You know, Saab made it think it was a car guy with the world's first 100% ethanol engine. Super interesting. Yeah, but Saab also made a car that had no brakes unless the engine was being revved up. Then she slices your swing swung off. Yeah, pretty much. Ding, 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 ding. All right, kids, all you new people watching, you are out of luck. Well, probably if you sneak one in there real quick. You dated a girl who said Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Lorena Baba Charles Schwab. Okay, we're talking a lot of shite. I almost bought a Saab 9.3 Vigan. 9.5 Vigan. Dealership had one with the blown turbo. It was like $2,000. Almost bought it and just replaced the turbo. But then I realized that it was an out of production car with no available parts. Although it was just, I believe they use a Garrett, like 46 millimeter turbo in the Saabs. It was either Garrett or Turbonetics. Triumph spit fire only if you put gas in wrong hole. Red drink. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I almost bought a vegan. I mean, I had to give up though because it was really, really wearing me out trying to get them up the stairs because they kept having to sit down. They were wearing out. They're like, go on without me. I'm like, no, I can't go on without you. You're supposed to be the one making my breakfast. I can't do it. I'm so undernourished. And shit like that. Garrett makes anything you want. You ate a vegan twice. My cat eats vegan. It's hard to chop them up small enough, but yeah. Let's see. Yep, just saw my Jennings 48. You want one? Yeah, you can buy one. That'd be very nice to have a safe for your boomsticks, and you should probably buy one. Sweet. Yay! It's a nice safe. Thanks for giving it away. It's a gun locker. Saab is super cool, but they're like old Nagant revolvers. Good luck finding parts anywhere or at a reasonable price. Here's the thing, though. If you get the last 2 or 3 generations of Saab after GM acquired them, they all just take GM parts, which for driveline, etc. Her name was Allison. Was she a? She was wild, sweet Jewish gal. Nice. I'm missing a lot of talking. DB's definitely from Florida, locally sourced in California. You're currently working on an original 1964.5 Mustang while just putting engine and transmission, and the other guy's doing interior and everything else. That is cool. 64.5s are awesome. Is 38 Super still a thing these days, Jimmini? There's very few companies manufacturing firearms that shoot it. Rock Island is one of them. They make a GI style 1911. Actually, one with Novak sights too. It's about $550, and yeah, it's not a bad gun. You should definitely check them out. Rock Island. Mr. Mom, bring back the Yugo. It's funny because Malcolm Bricklin was the person who brought those in. Also, the guy that did the Bricklin SV1 safety vehicle ones. He made $20 million a year for like 12 years bringing those in, and people still call it a failure. Okay, you put the 17 in the bag. Can't forget about that one. Yeah, that's correct. Brady says, pop quiz, where am I from? Well, one night your mother and father got really amorous, and 9 months later you were born. You're going to take a grub break, see me in like 20 minutes. Yeah, like I said, we're going to go to our normal time. Yeah, maybe. My neck is killing me, so if I'm off when you come back, it's all your fault for wanting to eat and get sustenance. What the hell's wrong with you? God, no. Yeah. You had a hard time getting the torque converter. Really? Oh, I'm guessing it's probably like an original 3-speed or 2-speed auto. Gotta go. Thanks for the show, brother. Stay frosty. You too, Crypto Walker. Thank you for being a member, by the way. Justin. No one likes you. To Brady the Fed. I like Brady the Fed. He likes to lighten up the room by being our friend. And the fact that he has Fed in his name means he's absolutely not a Fed. And he's actually 31, not 13. Woo. Wait, why would you delete that? Come on, DB. No reason to delete WoW. Oh, because of the no one likes you thing. Yeah, don't pick on him too much. He's only 13 though. We don't want to be a bullying crowd. Oh. Hey, all you new people that just came in here. You missed the chance at a giveaway for a gun safe. Did you know that? What do you mean I can't read? What do you mean I can't read? I saw it. It took me a second to realize you put them in for 10 seconds. Missing 3 letters, you're only playing. So you have an unfired Wasser. Do you know what the value is on that? Not really. But let's find out. Although I'm not signed into my gun broker account, so. But let's see what other people are selling them for. I didn't try to reset my password. Somebody's trying to reset my password. Let's see. Wasser 10s. Let's see if anybody's buyered one. Let's see. Bid count. High to low. Wasser 10. Current bid with 9 days left. No. Let's see. Let's see. Ended soonest. We got to go by endest. Ending soonest. There we go. Buy it now. Wasser 10. $829. No bids. No bids. One bid at $400. Excuse me. Nope, that's a gold-plated one. Never mind. 13 bids at $605 for a Wasser 10 for a Romanian Cougar. A lot of guns listed, but very few bids. All the ones that are at $900 are no bids. But Romanian AK Wasser 10, 15 bids with 6 days left, $400. So looks like 6 to start, and then it might go up from there. Damn, we got it for 400. Then you got a good deal. If you got it for $400 and you're ahead of the game, dude. Like I said, the one that's closest to selling, the one that's at $600, is still, that has a day left, so it'll go up. It's probably a $700 gun. Not the same cylinder. We'll need different. Oh, can you get a Smith & Wesson revolver and 357 Magnum worked in by a gunsmith to shoot 9mm 380 ACP, and will this ruin the gun? Yeah, yep. Ruger makes a convertible that does 357 and 9. Comes with different cylinders. Although I don't know if you're shooting 9 why you would want to try to shoot 380 ACP, because that's going to be a little bit different. Yeah, just get a Ruger Blackhawk convertible. They come in 357-9. Maybe Kumar reset it. Maybe. I'm asking for a friend. No, Manuel. Manuel. Is it Manuel or Manuel? I'm going to go with Manuel. But yeah, I would go, if you look up the Ruger Blackhawk convertible, it shoots 357 and 9 with 2 cylinders. It's about $1,000, but it'll be cheaper than getting a 357 Magnum and having a gunsmith to take a different cylinder. So I would definitely look into that. For special assignments. Yeah, power was out. What'd you miss? Not much, dude. We just been chatting. The giveaway's done for the safe. So soon as Blacksmith contacts me and tells me who the winner is, I will be announcing it. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or if it's going to be on Monday's live stream. But also, they have chosen to just pick and choose when they want to sponsor or advertise. So I'm going to let them do that. So now that it's midnight and the giveaway is over, we are done talking about them until we do a sponsor live stream. So, although I did pick up a couple of things for my safes and things, and they're things I highly recommend. It was like $19, but I got a 6-gun pistol shelf that I put into the Blacksmith safe. I may actually give one of those away because it replaces that non-elevation adjustable thing I was talking about in my video on it. I think they need to do that. Plus, it actually gives me room to put 2 pistols on either side, so I can get 8 pistols up top now, 2 in the door, and then I got the hanging racks that go underneath, but I have to adjust them because of the depth of the safe. So I'll be able to put 8 underneath, so I'll be able to put 18 guns, handguns in the safe, and 6 long guns. So I'm going to have 24 guns in a safe built for 13. You want breakfast food. I had bacon for dinner. Ruger Blackhawk convertible is good. 350. Yes, absolutely, dude. Ruger Blackhawk convertible. Like I said, they're like a G, but if you can get one, they're just nice. Just to stir the pot, who would you... Hold on. I can't read. It's in a... Where the fuck is... Just to stir the pot, who would I pick? Well, here's the thing. A lot of people that actually signed up on that comment section are people I don't know of. If it was up to me, I would give it to me. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I would use a random generator. So I would, what I would do is I would, so there's 308 comments, right? and I've already gone through and I've eliminated all the duplicates. So I would probably just use a random. I would sort it by first comment or recent comment, and then I would use a random number generator to just pick a number. Charlie says he's gonna crash. All right, Charlie, thanks for hanging out, brother. I'm gonna go down to Liberty tomorrow, and I'll let you know if your rifle's gone. Why would you want to convert to 9mm? Because 9mm, 357, it's the same diameter round, but basically it's the same diameter. Obviously, there's it's a couple of thousandths, but it will shoot out of the same thing. But 9mm is much cheaper than 357 Magnum, a lot cheaper, and for a lot of people, it will do a job, and it allows you to keep a revolver in multiple calibers. So you could use a 357 if you're going to be going woods walking around like mountain lions, things like that, and then the 9mm for hunting things with a revolver. Oh, look, Mason's here. How you doing, Mason? Money well spent. Your non-existent girlfriend would be proud of you. You're good, dude. Bill says, "Hey people, what's happening in here?" Not much, Bill. We're getting close to the end of the stream because I got on here late, but today was the end of the giveaway for the Blacksmith safe. That's done. Nobody else is going to be able to sign up. But yeah, we will be giving that away. Hopefully, either I'll announce it tomorrow, technically today, which is the second, once Blacksmith picks a winner. But I might not do it until Monday's live stream, so you may have to come back for that. For cost efficiency. Ah, yes. In Soviet Russia, cost efficiency. We eat potatoes. Sorry, you don't have much time today, so you gotta go. No problem, Mason. I'm leaving soon, too. Is 380 cheaper? No, actually, 380 is more expensive than 9 in most cases. Jimmini Fudd for U.S. President in 2028. Screw that. I'm winning this year. Still got 10 months. Also, my birthday's in November, so it would be like a cool-ass birthday month thing if I won the presidency. It would just be so killer. And I would give the entire acceptance speech like this. Oh, I am so happy to be winning. This is super extra. Thank you so much for voting for me. We're going to have so much fun. Do I stream every day? No, I stream 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Normally, I start at 7 p.m. Eastern. But again, I was picking up family from the airport today, so I did not have the requisite 6 hours, but we're at nearly 3 hours. So I'm going 3 hours, which is going to be another 15 minutes or so. 9x18 is expensive and hard to find. Yes, it is. Thank you for ammo price hike. Got some today and saw the difference. Yeah, I just bought a case of 9, and even as an employee, I think I paid like $230 for 1,000 rounds of 9. Which is like $11 a box ish. So it was like $11.20 a box. It was Cellar and Bellet brass, so at least I got some decent stuff. However, I wanted 147 grain, but that stuff was already $16 a box. So it sucks. Yep. Shift. Sure happy it's Friday today. Well, I used to do a Saturday I used to do a Saturday hit show, and I got in trouble for, putting shit show. That's why you reload. That's what you paid, but you had to pay tax. Yeah, if you got it for $230, you did all right. Because like you said, it's all going up, and it's going up quick. Saturday night special, that's a little bit of a misnomer. Everybody thinks it's a revolver or a Jennings Witness. It's just a cheap ass gun. If you had like a $75 semi-automatic pump it and dump it kind of a gun, that was a Saturday night special. But you had to pay. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't pay tax. I don't pay shipping. I don't pay anything like that. I don't trust reloading. I don't trust reloading unless I reload it, and I don't reload, so that's the only reason I don't trust. Also, I don't like when I do things because I don't trust myself, even though I know I'm doing something right. I also don't play with cheaters, which is why I had to stop doing solitaire. And for about $20, you can buy yourself one too. Well, if you watched, I had a $40 Jennings Model 48 for a little while. I sold it because it ran perfect, and that shit doesn't belong in my safe. You don't trust yourself? Well, I don't touch myself. I'm a Mormon. I'm just kidding. I'm not a Mormon. Which is the one that has all the wives? Is that Mormonism where you have like 8 wives or something? Back like in 1973. Yeah, pretty much. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. You only play with cheaters. I'm using for your ex. Oof. Ooh. Ooh, burn. See, I'm single, so I don't have to make those jokes. You love your old highway patrolman for yard carry. Yeah, my boss, like I said, my boss is a really big Colt guy, so he loves carrying all the old Colt revolvers. And if you saw the shorts video where I showed he had a Colt, the 380 9mm that the Novak's custom did. He bought that for $100 because it was all corroded. Corroded. Charlie Sheen, I'm winning. Winner, Tiger Blood. Yeah. Turns out it was the AIDS kind of got to him, made his brain go bleh. And then his brain was bleh. So then his brain is bleh. Customer portal. All right, what's the customer portal for? Oh, look at that. They want me to pay them. I'm not paying you shit, son. Get off my dick, son. Do 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 do. Hell yeah, made it in a total $200. Oh, you won some money, Fab Fest. Good for you, my good sir. Everyone is a winner. Didi, you are in my laboratory. You inherited 54 guns 6 years ago, and that boosted your addiction. It's a good way to start, my dude. So my grandfather passed in 2017. I started getting into guns in 2017, and unfortunately, that means that the vast majority of his guns were sold to a guy in Connecticut, because that's where my grandfather lived. Before I got a chance to look at them, because, like I said, he passed before I really got into guns, and they didn't think I'd want them. So they sold like 3 or 4 long guns and a couple of revolvers for like $400 to a guy. Really made me sad. What's the best 2-card hand I have ever played in Texas Hold'em? Believe it or not, a pair of 2s. So I was playing at a casino. Hey, you're back. Nice. 54539 or 54545. 54545. But the best hand I ever played, FabFest. So I was in a tournament, right? And this guy was being a total jackass, right? He refused to chop. For those of you that don't know, at the end of it, if you're down to the last 2 or 3 people, you can split the prize winnings equally. He refused to chop, and he would not give up. Like, for some reason, he wanted to win this tournament. So I started playing every single hand that I was dealt, and the very last hand that I played was a pair of 2s. And I literally said, I got pocket 2s, I'm all in. And he called me anyways, because it's pocket 2s, because I was trying to lose. I was fine taking second place at that point, because I just wanted to go home. So I threw down pocket 2s. He throws down, it was like an ace 4 or ace 5 or something like that. And the flop came 2-2 king or some shit like that. So I flopped quad 4s. And yeah, this dude was so pissed. And then I was back playing because it was a seat. It was for $1,000 seat in a poker tournament that this casino was running. And I won that, and then I sold that seat. And the next day I'm sitting playing poker again, and I'm listening to him, and I'm sitting there, and I was wearing a different hat and stuff. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just like this, right? And I'm sitting there looking at my cards and stuff. And he's sitting 3 people down from me, and I didn't notice. And he starts telling this story. So then I leaned forward, and I said, that was me. He's like, holy shit. It was, wasn't it? I'm like, yeah, I told you to chop. I told him I'd even give him the seat, and he refused. You're from Illinois, so AR ban hit you. Yeah, that sucks, dude. They're trying to pass it here. We'll have to see what Youngkin does. I didn't realize he can't run for governor again. Apparently, he can only run for 1 term for some reason. So it's pretty crazy. Hey, what's the frequency, Jenny? But yeah, if Youngkin doesn't veto the bills that are currently on the table, I'm going to shit myself. I'm already looking at moving into West Virginia because their gun laws are way better. They have constitutional carry, private sales, no tax on ammo and firearms. So it's like, frick yeah. FabFest, have I ever been bluffed, Joe? Oh yeah, course, anybody that says they are so good they've never been bluffed or anything like that is a fucking liar. Controversial question for me, Joe. How do you like your steak cooked? Your personality is you're a blue rare, rare man yourself. I am a medium rare, but more towards the rare side. I want a really good sear on the steak, but I do want some juices coming out. But I don't like the super red, super rare. So I don't like tartar rare. So a really good sear and a good amount of blood and juice coming out, but I don't want like super. Now my father likes steak briquettes. Like, you know how you do the rare, medium rare, well done, wait, what are you doing? Ruined? He likes ruined. Is there a TRO in your state for the AR ban? A temporary restraining order? No, because right now what happened was the bills passed House and the two House sessions we had because unfortunately House and Senate are Democrat right now and Republican is Youngkin. So they passed by like a one vote margin, but Youngkin has the last say, and he's literally going to veto it because the bill they're proposing is the exact same bill that we had from '94 to 2004, which was deemed unconstitutional when we had the assault rifle ban in the United States. A lot of people don't realize that. From '94 to 2004, you could not buy an AR-15 or an AK-47. They were all banned. As well as high capacity magazines and things like that. So it went away in 2004 and it's never come back because it was deemed unconstitutional. And here we are 20 years later, and morons in Congress are trying, or in our House are trying to pass that shit. Manuel, you meant intimidating. You love gambling and it's bad, but you love it especially when you have two aces, a bottle of Corona Extra with a lime and a Marlboro Red. Wow, you epitomize American male. Right in between rare and medium rare, that's the best steak you can get right there. Yeah, like I said, it's, you know, like I said, I err more towards rare. Saw a guy who won 10 times in a row in the end with $100,000. He was laughing and giggling. We all went all in blind and lost. Yeah, I've had days like that. So obviously, if you know gambling, you know what a sit and go tournament is. It's a single table tournament. You buy in. It's $40 to $100. One night I went to a place in Minnesota called Canterbury Downs. It was a racetrack with a casino, and I was playing in the sit and goes, and I could not lose. Like I won every sit and go that night. I made like $14,000 or something like that. Literally, I was sitting there just calling everything blind, and I was just bluffing people. And it got to the point I was so annoyed at winning, I just chopped with the second place player just to see the look on their face like 3 times in a row, the last 3 games. I literally, when we get down to just me and him, like the difference between first and second place on a sit and go table, it was like $150 or $200 buy-in. So you're talking a $2,000 pot. So first place was usually like 1,200, second place was like 600. And then third place was the rest or something like that because they only paid 3 places. And then I would always go, hey, do you just want to chop? Even if I had all the chips. Like one time the dude had like 1,000 in chips and I had 15,000 in chips. And I said, do you just want to chop? And he's like, yes. So I used to do that. Power keeps flickering. It's ticking you off. Power keeps flickering all over the country. I think we're all screwed. I think we're in trouble. I think somebody is hacking the power grid. We're going to have, what do you call that? Die Hard 4. The shitty one with Kevin Smith. Which one was that? Live Free and Die Hard? I don't remember. It was one of the Die Hards. It was a shitty one, though. You love hearing poker stories. Yeah, no. Playing live is always a big difference, too. So I would go and play. Like I said, I like playing in the middle of the night with drunks. So we were playing at Canterbury. And I was playing at the table. Unfortunately, Canterbury Park, the place I used to play to start, actually Minnesota does not have no limit poker. They might now. They didn't back then. So the best you could do was 225 or no, I think it was 250 or something like that. Anyways, so I'm sitting there at the table, and this drunk dude is literally sitting directly, like I always sit in first or last position. Those are my preferred seats because then not everybody can see what I'm doing. But this dude was literally sitting like on the other end of the table where only I could see what his hands were doing, really. And every hand he kept flipping his cards up so I could see his goddamn cards. And I kept telling him, I'm like, dude, I can see your cards. He's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So it was crazy because I kept taking the dude's money. Unfortunately, it was limit hold'em, so I couldn't take like all his money at once. But it's funny. He'd just be sitting there, right? And he'd go like this and look at his cards, and then he would flip them like that when he'd go back. So he'd be like, and then he'd pick them up and look at them. Or he'd look at them and then he'd set them down like that. So I'd keep looking at his cards. It was kind of like cheating, but I kept telling him, I was like, dude, I can see your cards. He's like, no, you can't. I'm like, okay. How'd you know I had an ace? I'm like, seriously, motherfather? Anyways, guys, we're at the 3-hour limit. Like I said, I wanted to handle the giveaway, so I think we are done for the night. Sorry, I know it's a short one. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a cheater, but if you're going to show me your cards, dude, it's like, if you sit in the second row at a strip club, you don't have to sit at the bar, and it's cheaper. You know what I mean? You don't have to sit at the rail. Same thing. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for coming back on. I know I got on really late, and the fact that all you guys showed up makes me so happy. Makes my butthole tingle. Wait, it makes me feel really good. When was the last time I had a poker night? I wanted to have a poker night with some of the dudes from the shop, and I may do that at some point. It's just my office is always like a tornado goes through it because right now my buddy is moving, so a bunch of his stuff is in my office. Well, technically it's our office, but I'm taking it over in full. Yeah, so he's going to be moving a bunch of his stuff into there for now, but I want to have no, it just tingles, not tightens. It's funny. It's loose. I can fart still. But yeah, I want to have some poker nights with some of the buddies. But yeah, I'm afraid to take all their money. So I might do like $100 max buy-in or something, and you play with $1 chips. Redneck, you take care. I love tuning in, man. Get some rest for your range day tomorrow. No, I'm going down to the gun store tomorrow. I'm going to the range on Tuesday. My bulk ammo showed up at the store today, so I'm going to pick that up, and then I got to get a couple more boxes of 5.7 because I've only got 100 rounds right now. So I'm going to get a range pack from my other buddy's store, and then I will have a couple of 100 rounds to put through the rock, and then 9mm, and then I got to get some 357 SIG and a few other rounds, so we'll see what happens. But next week I'm going to do some shooting from the range, mainly because I don't give a shit. My leg isn't healing, so I might as well go out and film some stuff. Also, I have to make those videos for the lights, the Warrior Land ones, the one I showed in a previous live stream. I got to do those, and I got to convince them to sponsor a live stream. So anyways, that's it. Get subscribed, like the video, all that good stuff. It was only 3 hours. I know it was short. Sorry, but I got to get some sleep so that I can go help my buddy. Leave me a comment. Love me, love me, love me, fight me, love me, love me, love me, glove me. Do whatever you need to. Come back for another one. And as always, I'm going to push this button and keep talking while it ends the live stream. So, yep, you too, Joey. You stay safe yourself, bro. Love you guys for coming and hanging out. Next week, we'll talk more on poker stuff, and I will also, Stains Dangerous, much love from Austin. Stay weird. I love Austin, especially the bridge with the bats at night. But yes, I will announce who the winner was probably on Monday at this rate, because we'll have to see when Blacksmith gives me the winner. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys.